You know what? I think the level of... You know what? You know what? You're right. I think it wouldn't be a frost stream because I forgot to set up the hardware. Look, I added one more step to my process, and now I don't do anything right. I add setting up the YouTube stream to my process, and now I can't get a darn thing right. Hang on. We're getting there. Just gotta plug in some stuff. Oh, I'm tracking. Let's go. Alright, we're in this. That's too many things to get ready. Yeah, I gotta start Twitch stream. I gotta start YouTube stream. I have to plug in my hand tracker. I have to turn on the phone. I have to plug in the controller chat. Why is life so hard? Why are there so many things I have to do at once? Also, YouTube stream is up and running and not lagging as it was last time. We are a go on YouTube. Also, I can't get the chat bot, the Stream Elements chat bot to work on YouTube. So I'll just have to rely on people checking the comment or the description if they want to come over to Twitch. All right. So if you run into anything that you wanna either your track is lagging or you are. No, I often look away from when I look at my fourth monitor that has my dashboard, like the website open. It stops tracking because I'm looking too far away. That's all it is. I should probably put it on my third monitor above my head because I have chat on my second monitor on my left. I could put my dashboard on my top monitor where Discord is. Instead of my fourth monitor, I figure I might just unplug it because the only reason I use it is my drawing tablet, so I either draw on it, which I haven't done for a while. Very sad. We used to do drawing streams all the time. Why am I not doing that, Frost? Or I have my dashboard on it. I also use it to put up a YouTube video if I'm like playing with the laser light with oodles in my room. And I have a very important YouTube video. 4 down, infinite more! Now that's a call to commitment. What the heck? Infinite! Thank you so much for the 4 months, Popper Boy. I appreciate it. Glad you've stuck around so long. Today is trails, but we could talk about some stuff first. Like, let me get my phone. I could take pictures of the quest and show it on stream. I just take pictures of this stuff and show it to y'all. There we go. That's a picture of the quest. Comes to Risha cosplay. Listen. That'd be a little hard to do. I'd have to find a model from one of the 3D games. Take it off, put it on as split it into pieces in Blender, put it on as an outfit in Unity. It'd be easiest to do it. I don't know how to do anything for VTuber stuff, but I could definitely make an outfit out of it for VR chat. It's funny when it stops tracking because the model slowly tries going back to the default position. All right, let's test it out. Ah! Oh my god, it does! I slowly track to the center. Let's see. Is this okay? Is this... I think... Yeah, I took a picture of the quest. I have to make sure I think I have to make sure I blur out the... whatchamacallit. Serial number. Save. Okay. We're gonna do this. Also, today, around 4 o'clock, which is 12 right now, is when I am going to be working on, as a test, the first full body tracker, because everything is here. It's all just my grandmother is calling me. Hang on a second, chat. We just started a stream, but I gotta talk to my gram. Hello? Yep. Oh, I had ramen noodles already. Yeah. See you later. Bye. Don't judge me, chat. Don't judge me for having ramen noodles for breakfast. They were soy sauce flavored. I don't know what that meant. It just, I guess it was salty. Okay, I think I got an image. So here's a picture of I'm gonna download it. No, I don't have to download it. I can just pull it up on the browser. So here is, with no reflections of me, perfect. Here is my brand spanking new Quest Pro. I've used it a lot, so the last few days have been quite the struggle. Has been very much a struggle. Trying to get face tracking to work. Hand tracking was not on the table. But I think I figured it out. I just have to, or screen capture. I just have to emulate the controllers as index controllers, and then my hands track. If there were reflections of you, wouldn't they just be of your model? Oh yeah, sure. That's what you'd see. Anyways, this is my Quest. It's if you were to take a look at factory new Quests, you wouldn't have a top strap, you wouldn't have this comfy looking backplate. The backplate, they have a backplate, but mine is comfier and customized, and there wouldn't be this thing on the back, which is a battery holder to extend the battery life, because the battery's life is like less than 2 hours. Well, that's my Quest. It's pretty. And then I don't think I'll show you the picture of all of my other stuff. I have charging boards, I have IMU boards, I have Wi-Fi boards, I have batteries, switches, all sorts of stuff for building trackers, and a bunch of wiring. I am Fromst. I am Fromst! Chat, I figured out recently what my favorite feeling is. I don't know how I learned what this feeling was, but this is my favorite feeling as of recently. So every once in a while, some kind of construction vehicle that has a big plow on it or whatever rolls through the alley next to my house that my garage is on, and lays down some new gravel. And the gravel's always different color because it hasn't been squished down by cars driving over it repeatedly, and it's like a lighter color than the dark muddy color it turns out to be. And shut up, Kira! Shut up! That's what I do! But shut up! So my favorite feeling recently is freshly laid gravel, stepping on it. And this specific type of gravel they use. Right, it's not all big rocks. It's like a mix of dirt and small pebbles, right? Gravel. And it feels so nice under even in my shoes. It's It's like when I step on it, it's like I'm stepping on one-time use memory foam, right? You know, memory foam, it forms to your shape. It's really soft. It makes a great pillow, a great bed. It's like that, except it's one-time use, because once you step on it, then it's no longer soft because you squished it down. But it's such a nice feeling. I thought to myself, why haven't I really felt this before? I thought, well, I mean, certainly I've walked on sand plenty of times in my life, but sand, I think, is too fine. Sand is way too fine. It's slippery. But, you know what? I bet if I were to till a garden and then walk in that dirt, that's the feeling I would like. Till a garden, so the dirt's sort of floofed up. That's what I'm looking for. It's such a... It activates something in me when I walk on that gravel, chat. It's so nice. You know what I always wondered? You know, I grew up having gardens, especially when I lived out in the country. And no matter how many times we tilled our little garden, there were always big rocks coming out from it. How did they get there? We tilled it last season. The rocks weren't there after we tilled it that time. And then we till it again come spring or something. And they're just respawning. They had a long respawn timer. We lowered their HP to 0. We had a big rock pile. What were we doing? Right. We just spoke with... Oh, we're doing the Harold Hayworth and the Derek quest. It's time for Yakuza in Calfbell City. We're gonna go all Yakuza on Mr. Minith? Is his name Minith? What is his name? There's a dude that we're taking on right now. It's Minith. We're looking into from Skuza. Think you can't use the AI while you're watching the stream because everything crashes. Are you serious? It takes that much computing power? Really? Holy crap. I guess if you run it yourself and you don't rely on the whims of online AI generators, I guess it would take a lot of computing power, huh? Mr. Grimm has been extremely busy drafting the preliminary constitution. Oh. Yeah, this case we're looking. You can count on my help with this case for as long as my time allows. I'll try to make my way to Hayworth residence later. Good luck with your investigation until then. Depends on the model, the settings, etc. Cat jam? What are we cat jamming for? This music? Crossbow music's pretty good. Alright, let's look over what we're supposed to be doing here. We went to speak with Mayor Tolta and Hayworth at Hayworth's house, where he told us that there is something more devious going on. We learned that Minith, or there was a similar case, what's happening to Armorica that happened in Erebonia, with a person that went by a different name called... I have a notebook somewhere around here. Alright, I got my notebook. Waiting for the light bulb. Everyone's been saying they're waiting for the light bulb to pop up. I don't know, chat. Let's see. Minith. Name of the fancy schmancy man. Corporate executive. Product development to sales business. Reese. Chocolate company. Rise. Has a... Oh, that's a different one. I have a different notebook with stuff in it. Okay, I don't have anything written here because it's all in my notes. So, what was the name of the other person? Wait, they told me a story about something that happened in Erebonia. Certainly it's here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Okay, we started it there. I have to go back. Wait. Guy named Rittner conned a baron. Yeah, this baron had a lot of land, and then this guy named Rittner conned him out of his land to build some kind of factory in order to help the baron gain money. But after that happened, after he bought the land off the baron, the guy just disappeared with the rights to the land. And supposedly probably sold them off to someone else. But nothing ever happened with the land, and it stays vacant till this day. Certainly, it's here some. Oh, here we go. Chief Tulta. I think we have it right? Numerous plots and fields. So yeah, so he's doing the same thing. Increase Amorca's lotus production. Where's the story about the person in Erebonia? Maybe they spoke to us about it afterwards? When did we learn about it? When did we learn? Oh, Mr. Grimwood told us about it, actually. I was looking at the wrong place. Let's see here. An Erebonian contact of mine once provided me with some reference material for a very similar case, though I can't say the circumstances are an exact match. From what I can recall, several years ago, a man visited the estate of an Erebonian baron. He introduced himself as Rittner. Not an anagram of Minith, unfortunately, but possibly the same person or works for the same company in the same line of business. Let's write some notes down in my organizer. Okay, here we go. I'll do Rittner, question mark, while pointing to Minith. Don't know how much you missed. Not too much. Hard crashed? Nothing, because I was just scrolling through dialogue looking for the stuff about Rittner. Hard crashed? Yeah, you're trying to generate AI images while while watching the stream. Are you able to watch the stream on like a phone? On the mobile? Rittner. Similar case in Erebonia. A noble lost land. You did post something. Oh, you did post something. Let me see. Yo, what the heck? Is that supposed to be Tita? It's adorable! Is that Tita? Aw, Tita's adorable. I think Tita, right? Try to train it with Tita? It looks like a little Tita. it definitely gets the likeness enough to, you know, so you know who it is. An enterprising businessman working for a famous brewing company. Worked for famous brewing company. Rittner presented the Baron with an opportunity to become rich beyond his wildest dreams, and quickly at that. A get-rich-quick scheme. He proposed that the Baron's barley fields, which have been passed down the family for generations, be used as to establish a brewery. I feel bad for this Baron. He let himself get played, but I feel bad. Like a good con man is a good con man, you know? The facilities would be constructed on the barony, and his family would be responsible for managing them. Baron accepted the deal, signed, and under the pretense of constructing the brewery, the field and portion of the Baron's land were temporarily transferred to Rittner. Moreover, the Baron converted his assets into capital for the sake of getting the business off the ground. However, Rittner soon disappeared with both the deed and the capital, never to be seen again. Baron and his family panicked after suddenly losing contact with Rittner, and then they went into ruin. It's a villa today. Baron's family lost their entire history. Looks like Tita fused with Klee from Genshin Impact. I do see that. I see what you mean, Reen. I've seen that character before. Okay, so we have a similar case. Use Klee as a base? Oh, I see. That's why. Fraud, fraud, fraud. Okay, so we have to look out for that. So our goal right now is to let's investigate the following. The funds for the American Honey Company, we can inquire about them at the IBC. Okay. Minutes employment by Quincy Company. Let's verify his claims by checking the reference material in the McDowell estate. Is there a third hidden option? Don't tell me if there where it is, but if there is one, is there a third hidden option for bonus DP for investigating this? No? Okay, perfect. Let's go to the McDowell estate first then. Because Ellie has a brochure. Finally, we have a brochure about the Quincy Company. So we can cross-reference anything that Minith has said. However, I didn't read anything that Minith said down. So I could like reload the time where I spoke with Minith. Wait, isn't that something I was doing? I think that's something I was doing. Wait, where are we going? Here we are. Yeah, I thought I reloaded to speak with Minith again. So I could see what he had to say, anything special about the Quincy Company. It's right here. We can cross-reference. Let's see. He is... I already have stuff written down here. Name is Minith, a corporate executive. I have that written down. He is in product development, sales, and operations. I have that written down. He has a business deal with Armorica on behalf of the Quincy Company. Quincy Company. Ellie is chimed. The Rise... Quincy Company. The Rise Chocolate Corporation. Quincy Company is a famous international confectioner. I'm a professional liar. He's doing his best. He's succeeding. Let's see. Quincy Company. Famous international confectioner. They're one of the most prominent names in their field. You can even get their products here in Crossbell. Can get product in Crossbell. always pay more attention to what the wrappers, what was in the wrappers. Okay, it's quite alright, young man. I too was what one might call brand blind in my youth. You see, despite working for the company, I've never been one for sweets. I guess I can write that. I guess I can write that down. Minith doesn't like sweets. How would that ever come up? But that'd be funny. Maybe he'll tell us that he loves sweets. Of course he works for the company. I love sweets. How could I not work for the Quincy company? I love them so much. It was my long-standing reputation as an irrefusable salesman, in fact, that led me to my current position. Long-standing reputation. So that means if we're gonna find information about him, he will have been at the company for a long time. Supposedly, a has a long-standing reputation as an irrefusable salesman. Can't deny him. I mean to get off track with my personal milestones. It's fine, we're the ones who've asked. What about the business deal with our market village you mentioned? Would it happen to do with anything with Derek? The son of the chief village. Tell us something about the future of the village. Did he know? In that case, I suppose there's no sense in keeping this. Derek and I have indeed built a strong working relationship over these past several days. Much? Could you elaborate? But of course. Okay, this is important. He walked over there to think about his answer. Quincy Company is constantly seeking out new opportunities to grow our confectionery business. Says you see always looking. Jesus! Hey, I'm writing notes here, Instructor Veen. If you would kindly not give me a heart attack while I'm doing that. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Always looking for new opportunities to grow. Are they? Head office tasked me with a project that offer. Supposedly, head office sent Minith. So we could potentially call the head office using Ellie's connections and ask them. And he'll accept it? Do I have to? Our goal is to gain a foothold from which we can expand and Calfbell. Chat. I forgot. I added the and also reduced the bit price. I added the Jerry voice. I'll have it later. Thank you. You throw it in the fridge. Got coffee? Awesome. I added the Michael voice from Scratches as a TTS. Our goal is to gain a foothold from which we can expand into Calfbell. A foothold? We already sell their stuff here in Calfbell. In other words, you want to establish a subsidiary of the Quincy Company here in our state. Precisely. Establish a subsidiary. Began my inquiry by paying a visit to the department store in the city. There I found it. The department store in the city. I could look into that. Because that's where he went and found the Moroccan honey. Luxurious high-grade honey produced in Mormarca. Honey is made with the lotus flowers from the village's fields. To recall Mr. Hayworth praising it for its quality. Wow, I just marked myself with a pen. No! And he should. That honey is the product of nature's bounty, passed down through the ages for generations. Let's see here. The Erebonian noble passed down the land for generations. He uses these words. The honey is the product of nature's bounty, passed down through the ages for generations. Seeing those fields was like the goddess herself showing me the way to a brand new confectionery venture, to a new dragon's hoard of money, free for conning. The Armorican Honey Company. Armorican Honey Company. I'll write that down in case he tries to tell me a different name. I was out here pushing the envelope, but I won't deny it's very catchy. Plan on selling candy.
Who won't believe who Minith is? Poper already basically spoiled it on Discord.
Holy crap! I love that! Popper Boy already basically spoiled it on Discord. Did you? When? I guess I wasn't paying attention. Good thing, too. Just a look at the past posts? Oh, sure, of course. Good lord! I love that. Was it too slow? Did he speak too slowly? Thanks for the TTS. Plan on selling candies made primarily from American villages. Delectable honey. The full cooperation of the villagers themselves. Approach the coming Chief Derek with a most magnificent proposal. Kind of slow and echoey? Okay. I asked if he would like to oversee... I think the echoey part I can't fix, but the slow I can. I can speed it up a touch. It was a sneaky hint? Oh, okay. One I wouldn't be able to catch on to because it's Braden Fox. Let's see. Edit TTS settings. Turn the speed up just a touch. Ah! Good lord! Holy crap! Whew. Alright. I changed the speed. I turned the speed up. Instructor, really strange they didn't go to Tulsa? Yeah, it is. It very much so is. He went to Derek because he can manipulate Derek. Hi, Wolfie! He is going to ruin Armorica. Asked if he would like to oversee the construction of the factory, as well as the new business enterprise. I offered Derek, the manager of Quincy Company subsidiary. Naturally, my company would make full use of its sales and marketing expertise. The fields, too, would be overseen by our staff. We don't want to cause trouble for the village after all. On the contrary, we wish to only ease their life's burdens. We intend on building the factory, though. The private property on Armorica Road. We'll build the factory on the private property out on the road. Since it's only ever been used for storage, Derek was readily willing to agree to this arrangement. Anybody would be under those terms, especially with how keen Derek is on revolutionizing the village. Everyone comes out a winner. Isn't that just swell? Sure, everyone comes out a winner, Wazzy. So glad you understand. In my eyes, Derek's talent and strong sense of responsibility are more than enough to qualify him for the position. Divulge all that I can. Does that answer your questions? Okay. He's very eager to look at this. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? Does that answer your questions? He's very eager to tell us stuff. I'm having a wonderful day. How about you, Uffy? Okay, we can speed this up and reload. Or we back to our beginning. Derek is qualified to be your patsy. What does that mean? What is a patsy? What's a patsy? Delicious coffee. Okay, let's do this. Someone that is easily manipulated. I see. Never heard that word before. Let's see. Oh, here it is. This is the Quincy Company brochure I mentioned earlier. Winding down for the night? Get comfy, Wuffy. Get nice and comfy. Close your eyes. Take a nap. Dang, they even had this sucker bound. Can't say they didn't put any effort into the thing. They have ample resources to do so, considering the size of the company. Whatever is written inside should be sufficiently credible. And it's a good thing we stopped by for it. Alright, let's take a closer look inside. As the leader in the confectionery manufacturing, the Quincy Company strives tirelessly towards its next innovation. Okay, so it does strive. So what he said about the Quincy Company looking for new opportunities is true. This brochure aims to briefly introduce the methods. Ah, the methods! And creeds that drive her passion. The methods is important here. I believe the key aspect of any confectionery is its taste. Otherwise, how could anyone enjoy it? Interesting. Minith doesn't like sweets, so he wouldn't know if the honey is actually tasty. Because he saw the honey. He didn't taste it. He said he saw the honey at the department store. Otherwise, how could anyone enjoy it? With this belief as a core tenet, the Quincy Company refuses to compromise on the quality of its products. Our factories are fitted with the latest equipment and operated with the utmost attention to hygiene. Here at the Quincy Company, we are particular not just about the quality of our ingredients, but where they are sourced as well. Our product development pipeline, too, is run with the strictest of standards. Prototypes are personally sampled by our executives, who, after many meetings, decide whether a product is worthy to go to market. So, Minith is already setting up business here before anything has been done at the Quincy Company. No one at the Quincy Company has had a taste test, a sample of the product. No product has been made. Only then can they reach the production line. This has been a Quincy Company tradition since its founding, such that we may deliver our valuable customers nothing less than the finest confectionaries to enjoy. It is this commitment to excellence that has made the Quincy Company the exceptional confectioner it is today. I'm not sure what we were expecting. This is all just your typical corporate double talk. Did anyone manage to find a contradiction between this and something Minith has said? I think so. Not in particular. Maybe coming here for this brochure was a waste of time after all. Lloyd ... says I'm not so sure. Thank you, Lloyd. Actually, I did notice something. You did? Oh, I get it. You just activated the old detective mode and bam, right? Well, don't leave us hanging. What did you find? You remember what Minith told us in the hotel yesterday? The answer is obvious. It was only a passing remark, but it still comes into major conflict with what's written in this brochure. Enough to prove that he isn't, in fact, an employee of the Quincy Company to begin with. He doesn't like sweets. You got that much out of this one little pamphlet? That's right. You see, if Minith... Sorry to cut you off, but where's the fun in spoiling it all now? Are you serious? Wazzy, what the heck? This could be this is important to the investigation. I should lay out my findings. Alright, it's fine, Wazzy. I understand. Lloyd had his big ol'... Lloyd was standing up for his detection reveal, his detective reveal, and he was just detective information reveal blocked by Wazzy. What are you talking about? It wouldn't be interesting? Why? I think it'd be plenty interesting. Well, if I'm being honest, it's annoying that you're the only one who's figured it out. So why not give the rest of us a chance and save it for when we interrogate Minith? Wazzy, this is an investigation, not some game. Let's not inform the coworker with the fact when confronting someone. Yeah, honestly, what the heck? Basically, Wazzy said, we don't want to know. We want to figure it out ourselves, which basically means we don't want to know what the actual clues are or the evidence. So, Lloyd, you're just going to end up taking the reins anyways when we do confront this guy. Tio, please, Tio, you can't do this.
I agree with Wazzy, actually. Your hypothesis might not be accurate after all. As a precaution, we shouldn't let ourselves be swayed by a mere hunch.
That is fair, Tio. But when has Lloyd ever been wrong?
Not to mention, I don't appreciate you stealing the spotlight with your detective mode, as Randy put it.
Be interesting for Wazzy? Oh, of course it would be interesting for Wazzy. Wazzy, well, yeah, that makes sense. Wazzy would love it. Watch Lloyd squirm. Why do I get the feeling that that second comment was the real reason she doesn't want me to share? Why are people... Is the SSS jealous of Lloyd taking the spotlight? Has this been a running problem in their relationship? We have to have a team meeting about this? Fine, fine, if you two insist. Instead, I want you all to consider everything we've learned so far. I'll summarize the main points of the brochure in the detective notebook. It's not like he's the only real detective of the group. Yeah, he's the trained, went to school for, and graduated detective. Everyone else here, no one else here has had police training. Noelle gets a pass because she's had military training. But everyone else here is just literally just people they picked up off the street who wanted to make a difference in Calfbell. And we're like, okay, you are now in a very special section of the police force. All that's left is for us to visit the IBC. Let's see what we can find out there.
Lead the way.
To the IBC. I go to the IBC. To learn about the faults in the money records, nerds. Have I spoken with these guys yet? Yeah. They're talking about how well they handle cars. How they're just the best at what they do. If we go over what we've been to so far, we have been to the CPA, the Grelly Fortress. We've been to the CPA, we've been to Bellegarde Gate, we have been to Mines, Crossbell Cathedral, we have been through the Central Square, West Street, Resident District, and Entertainment District. The rest is still up for grabs. But we're gonna skip over this area for now and continue on this side quest. Hello, IBC. I'm here to inquire about faulty and suspicious transfers of money. Hello again, SSS. What can I do for you today? Well, we'd like to ask for the IBC's cooperation with an investigation we're working on. Would it be possible for you to do an account search for us, Lanfei? We're hoping to look into some suspicious mirror transfers from a certain depositor. You want me to pull up private information on one of our clients, then? Uh-oh. Doing so is within company policy if it's related to a criminal inquiry. But would you mind telling me the details of the situation first? Not a problem. Potential fraud, I guess. Boyd provided all the information they had on the suspected fraud case. Where is Dustin Man to give authorization? He is justicing all over Crossbell right now. He's doing the gritty on Araboni and Calvard. I see. I believe I understand the circumstances now.
Will this be sufficiently probable because will this be sufficiently probable cause for us to conduct a search?
Cracking down on these kinds of things is in the bank's best interest too. Fraud would damage your reputation. Wow, Azzy, pulling out the diplomacy check. On top of the Orcus Tower, justing all over us. Yeah. Detective Fromst? That's me. Hi, Kira. You are correct, and this is related to a legitimate investigation. I can help, but you'll have to settle for me simply telling you what I can pull up on my terminal screen. That's more than enough. If you would, please. Very well. But first, let me search for an account registered under the name Minith. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack. Also look for Rittner. Armorican Honey Company. Subsidiary of Quincy Company. Doesn't come up. It's not a subsidiary. There we are. We do indeed have an account opened under that name. Hold on. What happened? Did you find something incriminating? Well, I don't have the authority to tell you the exact balance on record, but I will say that the Armorican Honey Company has no more than the minimum deposit in its account. That ain't good. What exactly does that mean? Basically, corporate accounts require an initial sum of capital to open. In this case, that base amount is all there is. From what you've told me, that would leave tens of thousands of Mira unaccounted for. $5 just to open the account, that's all he put in.
Minith has the construction of the factory, management of the fields, and more to cover. It is simply impossible for any minimum deposit to be capable of financing all of it. That much is clear.
And despite him holding the titles to the land and signing several deals, the balance hasn't changed a single time. It's suspicious, to say the very least. By which I mean this account appears to have been made for the sole purpose of getting Derek's trust. Yeah, he shows Derek the existence of the bank account and says, yeah, I'm a subsidiary of Quincy Company. Look, it says here in, put custom, business name here. And Derek was like, wow, you're for real, aren't you? Ignoring all the red flags. Derek, I feel like you should try walking on freshly laid gravel. You might experience something new in your life and find something you love. Things clearly aren't adding up here, in more ways than one. Ever played Stalker? Have I ever played Stalker? Have I ever played Stalker? Just 1 second. What kind of question is that? Ever played Stalker? Gravels unlock something in Frost. It is a like base pleasure that I have found. I don't understand it. I just like it. Don't worry. I'll show you how I've played Stalker so far. I mean, I'll show you if I've ever played Stalker in a second. Gravel unlocked a long-buried primal urge. I must have more gravel. My feet require it. I could just like roll around in it like a dog rolls on fish. This is just the kind of evidence we needed. We appreciate your cooperation, Lanfei. Not at all. I'm glad I could be of assistance. Should you ever require anything more, please don't hesitate to ask.
We'll keep that in mind.
Okay, we now have material on every suspicious aspect of Minith and his plan. Every angle. We've covered every angle by going to 2 places. Let's make our way back to the Hayworth residency.
Got it.
Is it loaded up? Almost. Don't worry, chat. I'll show you if I've played Gamma before. Don't worry that my game's lagging. I'm not loading a second game right now. Horror filter is on? Thank you, Jen. I didn't realize it. It must be like really saturated right now. Huh. Alright, there we go. Our normal filter's on. Heading back to the Hayworth residence. The avatars were a bit bright, yeah. Now they're only slightly brighter. Hi, Reen, Instructor Reen. Normal filter mean there is no filter? No, normal filter means there's a slight filter so that in dark areas we can see stuff. It's slightly brighter than base, so this is what the base game looks like. And the last time I turned it off, chat wondered what was wrong with my game because chat is so used to the game looking like this on my screen. So this is what it looks like with it off. Alright? This is what it looks like with it on. There was, you know, there was those... But can we go full bright? You want me to go full bright? I don't know, man. Anyways, chat. I mean, Kira, you asked about Stalker, huh? Was it Kira? It was. I cannot do it so bright. Ah! God! That scared me because I'm opening up Stalker Gamma in the background. Bro. Wait, I'm not opening it up. I'm not... I need to surprise Kira. Have I played Stalker? I'll show you Stalker. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Sounds like I never play it. Never have I ever played Stalker. Not once in my life. Crap, I think it crashed. Oh no, we good? I think. It's taking a little longer to load because I'm running a second game on top of Azure. What about the Metro games? I have played Metro the first and second Metro. But not the remastered ones. I own the original games on Steam. Ah! Good lord! Jesus! Good lord. So this is my Metro and my Stalker gameplay. I gotta do this on my computer. It's whatever. I have this gun, which is the Remington 8700. I've kitted it out. I have an SVD. I also have some random pistol. I wanted to put a silencer on it, but when I do, you know, I can't see because the silencer is bigger than it, like, stretches up over the sight. This looks like the Woods Village in Tarkov. This, you know, you're right. It does look like the Woods Village. This is Cord in the starting town, but I've been all over the place. You see, I've been all over. I've been all the way up to, God, Lord. I've been all the way up to Agriprom, which is the underground area. And I've been over in the Darkscape. I haven't been any further north than this line right here. Are you on Iron Man mode? No. That'd be awful. I'm just playing the game to enjoy it, not to... I don't want to play a mode that makes me suffer and not enjoy the game. So, here we are. Here's my kit. I got a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of stashed weapons up in, up here at the, You're doing Iron Man mode, it's quite literally... Yeah, exactly. I want to enjoy my time playing this game, you know? I have a big stash of weapons up here. I have a mod that makes myself a lady because I like that. Here's the lady. See? I'm lady. If I hit M. There we go. I can taunt like that. Anyways, that was Stalker. Gamma. I played it normally once, so you thought you might as well go Psycho mode. Hey, I guess so. If you've already played it once. Can't believe this. Yeah. Hey, there's a mod for Solo Tarkov that you can turn yourself into, I think it was Arknight girls. You can make yourself an Arknight girl. I think it was Arknight or is Girls Frontline. It's Girls Frontline. You can make yourself a Girls Frontline girl. No Fox mod? No, if only. Run around as a Arctic Fox. But yeah. Of course, it's a Girl Frontline mod. Yeah, that's the only... That's like the only character visual mod you can get, really. It doesn't work, though. It doesn't work on the current version of SBT, the Solo Tarkov, because it's not updated. But it's not that it doesn't work properly. The thing is, Tarkov, I think, changed how its shaders work. And so when you load the mod up and you are an anime girl, it's just extremely bright. My Gamma looked a lot less depressing than yours. That's because if you go into, so Gamma has a bunch of mods pre-installed. However, if you go into the mod list and you can reinstall them, some of them have different options. I made mine so that it's not always gray and dead treed everywhere. Mine actually has green and has plants. My Gamma has lots of plants. All right. Hello, folks. Oh, it's the SSS. How much have you missed? You were working on an event. I went through my notes on Minith, and we've figured out that Minith doesn't like sweets, and it's important to the Quincy Company that they like sweets. And he's also has a suspicious bank account. So that's what you missed. Not much. What's the event today? Oh, it's the SSS. There you all are. Mr. Grimwood, glad you could make it. Did you just get back yourself, Mr. Hayworth? Yes, I've finished asking my business associates about the matter at hand. How did things go on your end? We were able to round up a few leads thanks to Mr. Grimwood. How about you, Mr. Hayworth? I did just the same, in a manner of speaking. Minith is a sussy bok. I can't believe it. He very much duped you. Yeah, how could he get you? I'm being tricked by Minith this very instant. I'm selling all of my VTuber assets to him. He's gonna make my VTuber 300% better. I'm gonna make the Frosty VTubing company. He's gonna help me do that. You see, I'm not quite sure what to make of it all. Well, you went through the trouble of digging up that info, so you may as well share with the rest of the class. Into just a wireframe? Bro, no! I'm just stick!
Agreed. The information may be beneficial to our investigation.
I suppose you're right. I asked my business associates if the name Minith rang any bells, having never heard it myself. What they informed me is that he's been making inquiries into a certain market since arriving in Calfbell. What?
And what market would that be?
Land prices in various locations throughout Calfbell. So he doesn't care about the honey, he cares about the land. asking around Calfbell for land prices. Because he wants to strike it big by selling some land. Hi, Danger! Can't wait to see the future of Prostique. Very excited by this announcement. Are you glad? Yeah, Minith proposed to me that if I were to give him all of my VTuber assets, he could make me into a star. You know? I just have to sign away my life. Land prices. He sounds more like a real estate agent at this point. Would a Quincy Company employee ever need that kind of information? Real Oshinoko energy? Oh no! That ain't good. The answer to that just might be instrumental in helping us figure out Minith's true objective here. You think so? Certainly something worth considering. Incidentally, I may have discovered something else of note since we last saw one another. Huh? Harold, Chief Tolta. But I asked you to help me find something in my office. What? At your office, Ian? Well, I don't mind, but is it important? Well, it isn't substantial enough to prove anything in and of itself. But we may be able to use it as a final nail in the coffin once you've pinned Minith down. He's way too nice for a lawyer? Why can't a lawyer be nice? Why'd you just get the live notif like 8 minutes ago? I don't know. Weird. Lawyers can't be nice? I guess lawyers can't be nice, chat. You really got something like that up your sleeve, Grizzly Grim? Possibly, but we may not make it in time, so please don't wait for us. What? It's illegal for lawyers to be nice? Oh, that's right, I forgot that law. You ought to get to Armorica village as quickly as you can. If Minith is the criminal we think he is, then his plan could very well be in its final stages as we speak. I'm confident, however, that the evidence you have on hand will be enough for you to solve the case. Best of luck, SSS. Mr. Grimwood tricks them back to his office, and without them realizing it, they help him write up Calfbell's independence so that Grimwood doesn't have to stress over it quite as much. Saul or Matt Murdock? I don't know who those are. Got it. Thanks, Mr. Grimwood. Okay, guys, off to Armorica village. It's time to reveal Minith's true colors and stop his phony deals dead in their tracks. Saul's the main character from Better Call Saul. Never watched it. And he is also in Breaking Bad. Never watched it. Matt Murdock is Daredevil. Okay. Okay, cool. Daredevil. From Marvel? Yeah, I watched Daredevil, but it was like a long time ago. If it's the same Daredevil that we're talking about. I think. He's the one that can... He's the blind one, right? Right. I'll drive Ian and Chief Tolta over to... And the blind dude? Okay. Chief Tolta over to Armorica in my car once we're done. In the meantime, tread carefully, everyone. Don't let that Minith get the best of you. The evidence I'm searching for may serve the final nail in Minith's coffin once you've pinned him down. In any case, you should hurry your way over to Armorica village soon. If Minith is the criminal we think he is, then his plan could very well be in its final stages as we speak. I'm confident, however, that the evidence you have on hand will be enough for you to solve the case. Best of luck, SSS.
Thank you.
Where did Chief Tolta disappear to this time? Oh, he's right here. I'll return to the village after I help Mr. Grimwood find whatever it is he's looking for. Until then, I leave my son in your hands. Please do what you can to save Derek from himself. Minith Orpheus plan.
Ooh, we have honey. It's so sweet and yummy.
Maybe Colin could work for the Quincy Company. He likes his sweets.
This whole incident has Chief Tolta worried sick. I suppose that's totally natural. This involves not only his village, but his son as well. Still, too much stress can ruin your health.
I'll do what I can to keep him calm. Too much stress can ruin your health, so I'll do what I can to calm. Wait, that's the same dialogue as before. You're recycling dialogue. How dare you? I can't believe you, Sophia. So, I could walk there and talk to NPCs on the way. Now, we're in the middle of an investigation. We have no time to waste. We must stop him before it's too late. I can't sidetrack like I usually do. Does your car have a spoiler on it? Yeah, it does. Why? Are we supposed to get mad at the car for spoiling? Saving? Okay. Because I'm probably gonna miss that there's a third option, as always. I can't fit through here! This is a no spoiler stream. I don't know what to do about that. Do you need me to turn off the spoiler once we're back at home base? Cease! Oh no, he's fishing! Yeah, Ravash and Co music certainly isn't suspicious. I still don't understand how Derek has the right to sign off this stuff. It's definitely not like a legal contract. Dang it. They already closed the deal. Quickly, arrest them! Shoot them, Ellie! Shoot them with your gun! Shoot them! Ew, 6 again. The special support section. Derek Mineth, we have a few things we'd like to ask. What kind of agreements were you hoping to conduct today? Settling in my affairs on my father's behalf again, are you? Monolithian? What's that mean? Monolithian. Definition. Constituting a massive, undifferentiated, and often rigid whole. A monolithic society. Exhibiting or characterized by often rigidly fixed on uniformity. That's right! Everyone is a fox girl, alright? If everyone isn't a fox girl, or whoever isn't a fox girl, get out of my chat right now. If you're not a fox girl, leave. We are a uniform society here. We are all fox girls. Is that what you meant? Am I a good monolithian? Cone? Very good, very good. Am I being a good monolithian, Kira? Please, Derek. Oh, please. Correct? Yay, I did it! If you pad your chest and put on fox ears, does that count? Sure. As long as you, you put your fox ears on, you pad your chest. I mean, you can be flat too, you know, fox girls can be flat. And then you go like this and go, cone. Cone. You have to do the cat thing. You need a tail too. There are plug-and play tails, you know. We're all fox girls now. Yay! We are all froms. Please, Derek, there's no harm in answering their questions. After all, our plan has already been set into motion. And what do you mean by that? Right before you all arrived, Derek and I finished signing the requisite paperwork. In doing so, we all have arranged to expand the operations of the Lotus Fields. I don't know, are we a communist nation? In doing so, we have arranged to expand the operations of the Lotus Fields lent to me by the villagers. Finish signing the requisite paperwork. Oh boy. I shall go to the one place that hasn't corrupted cat as it hasn't been corrupted by cat girls. Wait. I'll do the thing. I'll do his line. I'll escape to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by cat girls. Space. You really want to make a picture of a crowd of fox girls watching a stream? Do it! AI can do that, right? In doing so, we have arranged to expand... Oh. The Quincy Company will then take over the management of the fields. No, I'm with the fox girls! I'm with the science team. I'm with the bros. I'm with the boys. I'm with the fox girls. Fantastic. What? You signed away the rights to almost all of the village's agriculture. That just doesn't seem right. I feel like a single person, Derek, who doesn't have barely any leadership in the village yet, should be able to just sign everything away on behalf of other people. Is this really what you want, Derek? What are you talking about? Nothing is changing. I'm only transferring management of the fields to him. Yes, of course. It's quite simple, really. With my company harvesting the honey, we'll be able to streamline production of the candy. Temporary transfer of the land rights to my company isn't necessary for a step to facilitate the process. Temporary, huh? What a crafty scoundrel.
His scheme has reached its final phase.
Thanks for making the clip.
Which means...
Now then, Derek, I'll be delivering this contract to our main office. We'll be in touch come tomorrow. Look forward to the good news. Interrogate him! Tackle him! Shoot him! Ellie, shoot him! Sounds great. I'll be waiting. Lloyd! Can't let him get away. Before you go, Minith, we have a few more questions. Oh, and what might they be? Well, for starters, are you aware of the allegations leveled against you? The primary of which, of course, is suspicion of fraud. What? That's absurd! How dare you insult Minith like that? He is very invested and afraid that he's made a bad choice, a bad investment. Derek drank the juice. No, Derek, please calm yourself. Minith? Special support section, was it? What could possibly make you suspect me of being a common criminal? Sure you have some manner of proof of your claim. That we do. Intriguing. Why don't you tell me about it, then? But first, let me remind you that I'm an Imperial citizen. He is an Imperial citizen, huh? It turns out that your allegations are indeed entirely baseless. I will do what I must to right that indignity, police officers though you may be. That's fine with us. Lloyd! Don't worry, Ellie. Let me handle this. Based on our investigation, there's no doubt in my mind that Minith is guilty. I'm going to expose him as the fraud he is and show Derek the truth. How very glib. If that's how you want to play this, then go right ahead. I'll answer anything you like. Well, your first question. Right, about your actions in Calfbell. There's a contradiction between what you've said and what you've done. Could you please recount your actions for me? A contradiction? Very well. Since arriving in Calfbell, I have been cooperating with Derek to advance our plans. Said plan will result in the formation of the American Honey Company. American Honey Company is right. A subsidiary of the Quincy Company. That's right. It will specialize in producing candy made from America's high-quality honey. Combined with my company's acumen, it was a surefire success. That sounds all right. What other requests do you have left? venture has already been approved by the city and is just about prepared to launch. Approved by the city? I never heard anything about that. Tell me, what is so contradictory about that? Well, everything. This plan is more like a charade from where I'm standing. What other quick quests do I have left? Oh, I have to do the Papua delivery service quest. And then there's another quest that I start, I think, in the Harbor District. Or somewhere else. Where was it? There's another one. Our investigation has uncovered a key discrepancy in what you just said. You see, Minith. Huh? What is the contradiction in Minith's plan? The plan is underway. His confectionery acumen. What? The potential profitability? There is potential profitability if everything he says is true. That the plan is underway? Yes. Minith's plan is underway, but his confectionery acumen? He doesn't have any confectionery acumen. He doesn't like sweets. Capo delivery. Hopefully we can see Best Girl. I hope to see Josette. The right choice is one of these three. There is a third option, remember. This plan is your brainchild. But in reality, you don't know a single thing about making candy, do you? Well, that's an interesting angle. Do you have any proof of that claim? Well, yes, you said you don't like sweets. Shoot, even if he's clearly suspicious, I need to think about this more carefully. I may be able to explain. We noticed an inconsistency when we investigated the IBC. What? You mean we can't call him out on... That's right. Minith, this plan of yours hasn't made any progress at all, has it? What do you mean? Minith's plan is progressing! His plan to rip off and scam these people is in process! It is progressing! I'm mad. I'm mad, chat. I'm so mad right now. This plan of yours hasn't made any progress at all, has it? I did choose one. I chose the first one. His confectionery acumen. Ugh. The IBC? What are you talking about? His plan is working! Consider this. If the Quincy Company truly did intend to go through with this plan in Calfbell, it would need a loan from the IBC to fund the construction and development of the subsidiary. Well, yes, of course. I registered the company with the city and opened a corporate account. But that's as far as you went, isn't it? The account for the American Honey Company contained no more than the minimum balance required to open it. While we weren't told the exact amount, I would speculate it's only in the tens of thousands of Mira. Menace is now going to destroy the SSS with facts and logic. He's going to destroy me. It's okay, Ellie backed me up. Just how are you planning to build a factory and run a business with so little starting capital? You looked into my IBC account? This can't be true, can it, Minith? Please don't misunderstand, Derek. I never said there was any credence to their claims. Merely commenting on the audacity it takes to do something so invasive. Forget that! Explain why there's hardly any Mira in that account. Being an executive of the company. Yes, he's a corporate executive. That's what he claimed. Hard-hitting questions as always. She did a good job. She's doing good. She's going. It's only one bonus DP anyway. That's okay. I'll just my game will crash at the end of this like it always does for some reason. Whenever questions come up, my game always crashes the first time. Being an executive of the company, I must be especially judicious when moving money around. She said what in a more complicated way? Yeah, she sometimes adds a few words around the what. As such, I can't take out a loan on behalf of the Quincy Company. Huh? Of course, I will be securing one from the IBC once I receive permission from the main office. Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense. No, it doesn't, Derek.
A daft evasion.
Don't count us out just yet. I can tell Minith is getting frustrated. If we continue to press him and pile on the evidence, we can get him to crack. That look on your face tells me you have something more to ask. It just so happens that I do. That was far from our only point of contention about you, Minith. You're still not satisfied? Don't let them rattle you, Derek. This will be a good opportunity for me to clear your mind of any and all doubt. Next, I'd like to ask about you, Minith. You say that you're an executive of the Quincy Company. But is that really true? Okay, so this is where his dislike of sweets come up. Wait, what are you implying? Are you trying to say that Minith isn't associated with the Quincy Company at all? That's what our evidence points to. Oh, goodness me, I didn't expect you to say something so outlandish. How about I show you my business card employee ID?
Those articles can be easily forged.
Regardless, we have evidence that would supersede either of those. Fake laugh, hiding real pain. Poor Minith. Poor Minith. Whatever happened to the guy? Oh, it's such a hard life scamming people. We should feel bad for him. We found it in a Quincy Company informational brochure. An informational brochure? Oh yeah, the one in Mademoiselle's room.
We recorded the main points in the detective notebook.
The brochure comes directly from the Quincy Company's main office, so there's no doubt as to its authenticity. What's more, there's a clear discrepancy between its contents and what you told us yesterday. What I told you? That's right, something you mentioned made it clear to us that you aren't the executive you claim to be. His dislike of sweets. That's it. Allow me to quote a statement you made yesterday. Despite working for the company, I've never been one for sweets. Do you deny this fact? Lloyd? Hey, don't look at me like that, SSS. Lloyd made a perfectly valid point here. How exactly is that relevant? That's right, I don't care for sweets. What of it? Annie just confirmed it. You trying to say that someone who dislikes sweets couldn't possibly work for a confectionery company? They couldn't work for this for this specific confectionery company. A confectionery company in general, maybe, but not this one in particular. Well, what are you on about? Who do you work for? The confectionery police department? All right, Derek. Very funny. Derek, can you just go sit down? This is what was written in that brochure. Prototypes are personally sampled by our executives, who, after many meetings, decide whether our product is worthy to go to market. Isn't that curious? Ugh. What does that? Wait! Doesn't make sense that somebody like Minith, who dislikes sweets, would be hired by a company like Quincy, not with a tradition like that. Wouldn't you agree? No, I mean, never said I hated sweets. Yeah, okay. I dislike sweets. I don't hate them, I just dislike them. That's not going to work on us. You admitted to not liking them in this very conversation. How stupid do you think we are? Ugh. So that raises the question. Why would you lie about being an executive of the Quincy Company? It's simple. You intended to gain Derek's trust before ripping him off. This is the only deduction I can make based on the evidence.
As for the confectioner seeking to make use of more of his honey. What? The Quincy Company was merely a name with weight to it. One that Minith threw around as a show of credibility.
You could have used a different confectionery business and you would have worked. You might have made it through. The Minith? What is the meaning of this? You tricked me! Derek, don't allow yourself to be deceived by these scoundrels. What did you just call us? I mean, think about it for a second. Let's say, for argument's sake, that I did come to Armorca village for the purpose of founding a fraudulent honey company. If, that being the case, I had an ulterior motive in deceiving my very good new friend, Derek, then what was it? Why would I go to such ridiculous lengths? To gain his trust. You have no proof to back your claims. Then you've no right to call me a fraud. You should arrest yourselves for slander.
We do bear the burden of proof, as well as providing a viable motive.
As far as the motive goes, I think I have a pretty good idea. Do I? What?
Are you sure, Lloyd? I've barely even started untangling everything that's going on here.
It's okay, Noelle. I do? Okay, I do. Don't worry, I've got this. Money! The person who pointed us in the right direction today also went to retrieve the final piece of evidence we need. Oh, I see. The last piece of the puzzle that'll oust Minith once and for all. So we just have to distract them until they show up. Oh, quit with the mumbling. If you have something to say, then out with it. With pleasure. I went to all these lengths to deceive this village with one goal in mind. Well, hang on a second. Peddling knockoff orbital cars? I don't think so. I think it's just seizing land rights. Peddling knockoff orbital cars is interesting, but I think that's wrong. Your true objective here is obtaining the land rights to Armorca village itself. What? A trader we know named Harold Hayworth gave us some information about you. He's gonna start selling Jeeps! Immediately after arriving, is that a real knockoff Jeep? Was that real? Immediately after arriving at Calfbell, Hugh Minith started looking into land prices throughout the state. You were employed by the Quincy Company in search of new business ventures. This would make no sense. So why do it? I can only think of one possibility. Seizing land was your aim from the very start.
It was? Of all the outrageous schemes!
Coffee. There's more to it. Armorca village is surrounded by scenic beauty, making it a high-value location. Jeepers creepers! Halloween special Jeep. Suppose the deeds were sold to a third party as prime real estate for a villa resort. How much mirror do you think they would go for? A lot. Maybe Dieter Croy would just buy it back and give it back to Armorca.
Land like this would estimate somewhere in the tens of millions of mira. That said, I don't think the villagers would ever agree to such an arrangement.
That's why he's going through Derek. Exactly. That's what made this whole fraudulent ruse, painstaking as it was, a necessity. Now, if we assume your motive was to obtain the land itself, your actions become that much more clear. This isn't Frost Gets Scared? No, it isn't. The notification was wrong. Time to farm shiny palms to buy back Armorca? It shouldn't take too long. Psychological trauma? I don't know. I don't think it's psychological. Is it? Song of Horrors? Maybe there's a little psychological in there. If we assume your motive was to obtain the land itself, your actions become that much more clear. We're psychologically tearing apart this scammer here. If I die with Daniel, it will be psychological. It will. If I die with Daniel, especially since there's ways to die that you wouldn't expect, like just interacting with a thing, I'll have to go through like 2 hours plus of gameplay to get back to where I am. Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe those cryptids are gonna crash my game. First, to obtain the rights to the... My game is glitched, so if I ever choose a wrong option, whenever the dialogue ends, my game crashes. It's really weird. Once the cutscene is over. First, you obtain rights to Lotus Fields and the farmland and the village's private property. Then, under the pretext of returning to your company's main office, you vanish from Crossville entirely. Finally, you sell the deeds on the black market and pocket the hefty sum of mere their worth. That, Minith, has been your plan the entire time! Minith, can't believe what I'm hearing. Lloyd! Hi, Grimwood. Is that... I like the part after this quest where Scott rides in on a cryptid shouting, it's cryptid time! But we don't actually get to see it on screen because the game crashes the moment the cryptid enters a single pixel onto it. Oh, it's Hayworth. Grimwood didn't come with. That's right, he's busy. Thank goodness, it looks like we made it in time. Derek. Father! Mr. Hayworth! Aren't you from Mr. Grimwood's office? Oh, Pete? Yeah, Pete came to say hi. I'm his assistant, Pete. Yo, Pete actually is involved in something. He would have come himself, but he had to get back to drafting the Constitution. Did you come with evidence? That we did. Ian said this would prove to be useful insurance. You're all going to want to take a look at this. He produced a photograph for everyone to see. Oh, it was a man who looked like a merchant with the same face as Minith's. Show it to me. The man in this picture is... Why? Why do you have this? A reporter, Mr. Grimwood knew in the Empire, gave this to him a long time ago. However, the name on this photo isn't Minith, it's Rittner. It's Rittner. Rittner? I feel like we heard that name recently. Ah, I remember. This is Only Scams pictures. Oh, of course. Looking for a scammer? Just hop onto Only Scams. Look at my latest exploits. It's the name of the man who stole that Erebonian Baron's land. The one Mr. Grimwood told us about. Ah! Oh yeah, that dude? That's right. I asked Ian about it again, and he said there's no mistaking it. Well, this is a plot twist I wasn't expecting. A plot twist! The plot of land we're twisting the plots back towards Amorica. Lloyd, why don't you do Minith the honors? Tell him the only thing this photo could mean. With pleasure. You are Minith, you are Rittner. And the reason the man before us, Minith, and the man in the photo, Rittner, look identical is... They're the same person. Why is this a thing? They're the same person. Why would they have to confuse me with these options, chat? Why are they confusing me with these options? I don't like this. I don't like that they're confusing me with these options. Minith and Rittner are one and the same. That's the only explanation. And it's because they're the same person that their MOs, their modus operandi, are such a close match. Mr. Grimwood came to the same conclusion. This man must have swindling down to an exact orbital science. You're a crook, Minith. As such, you'll be charged with attempted fraud. This is, of course, on top of the fraud you previously committed in Erebonia. They made the right choice, the third one, on purpose to confuse me. That's right. They know that I only see up to 2 options, and the third option I really have to look into the veil to even grasp that it exists. I can only guess how many skeletons we'll find in your closet when we get done with you. I would very much like to hear all of the details in the department's interrogation room. Yeah, where you can have a pot pie to eat. Actually, instead of a pot pie, why don't we give him some honey? I'm sure he'd love that. Thank you. I am a professional. My work must be flawless. You meddlesome brats! Minith. Retro. Don't get too full of yourselves just yet. Oh, chat, he's gonna start running around. Using the power of Gnosis or something. May have won this time, but I won't be apprehended so easily! And he's gonna run right by us and we're not gonna try to stop him. What? Come, my lovely beasts! Chat. Is he gonna activate archaisms on me? Wait. That's a Ravash truck. Wait, chat, that's a Ravash truck. Personal combat fox girl. Hi, Maru. Chat, that was a Ravash truck that they sold to them. What? Hi, Maru. Monsters. They appear to be well trained too. Been a while. No problem. How you doing? These cougars. Don't freaking tell me. No. Eric. Chief Tolt, that's too dangerous. Do you have any idea what you're doing? I know precisely what I'm doing, hence why I'm doing it. Oh, crap, chat. Oh, God. Oh, no, my game crashed. That's so sad. How come my game crashed at such a pivotal moment? Got a job that stops you from popping in normally? That's fine. I hope your new job's going well for you. Only stop in when you... Bad luck? Yeah, what bad luck? Only stop in if you want to, and when you feel you have the time. Don't feel like you need to. I appreciate that you chose to. How's your new job treating you? Started drawing some runic circles for D&D. Like, creepy runic circles? Yeah, show them. The new job is great. I'm glad you have a job you enjoy it then. Also, yeah, show me these runic circles. What kind of stuff do they summon? Can post them into Discord? Sure. In the art section. Just don't summon anything in my Discord, okay? Don't summon anything in my stream. You know, I'd rather not have to deal with monster and eldritch horror cleanup. Yo, these look so cool. Yo, these are actually the greatest. What the heck? The last one you posted, it looks like a really like a happy but evil face in the top middle. They are personal runic circles made for characters. For each character, like of your campaigns, you made it personally for each one. Or friends. Nice! That's so cool. Forward! We must kill some cats! 18 more to make as well? Hot dang, that's a lot. How long does it take you to create one? Don't freaking tell me. So they're not Ravash & Co., they're Crimson & Co., if Randy's the one who's worried about him. No! Depends on complexity? Okay. Derek! Chief told it's too dangerous. You have any idea what you're doing? I know precisely what I'm doing, hence why I'm doing it! Oh, I don't think for even a second about trying to fight me! That is, unless you don't value the lives of Derek and the villagers. Now step aside if you would. So he's just walking away with the rights to Armorica. It's okay, we still have like a couple days to deal with this. Just posted one that took about an hour. That's alright, an hour isn't bad. The first one, you are on day 4 of working on it. Day 4? Okay, alright, that's a long time. But they're so cool. Fare thee well, for we shall never meet again. I wouldn't be so sure about that, Minith. I feel like we are strong enough to fight them and defend these people at the same time. But that's okay. He'll get what's coming to him. He's gonna die one day. To my hands! Derek. So circles, if you want to. I don't know what it means. Dang it, we can't just let him escape. After him. Okay, well, we'll catch up. We have a car. SSS, we have a car. We took the car. We have a car. SSS, quick. Car. Don't stand around. No. He managed to get away. Too bad we don't have a police car, which we are supposed to use to, you know, pull someone over. It would just be a high-speed chase. VTuber. Oh, I've never been so frustrated. Can't believe a spineless coward like him gave us the slip. Car? SSS? Car? Police car? Wee-woo, wee-woo? No wee-woo, wee-woo? At least none of the villagers were hurt. She'll be pleased that I'm trying to stop someone else from doing high speed, for sure. Let's look at the silver lining. Oh, what silver lining, Lloyd? What a mess. If we come across him again, he won't be so lucky. For now, though, let's regroup with Chief Tolta and the villagers so we can report what's happened. Yeah, that's a good idea. Have coffee left? I do. I can't thank you all enough for what you've done today. It is no exaggeration to say that you saved the village from the clutches of that con man. Is it supposed to click who it is yet? Though we still got away in the end. He's some kind of Ravash & Co. guy, I think. Based on Randy's... not Ravash. Crimson & Co. guy. Based on Randy's reaction. Oh, we still got away in the end. Yes, but now the department knows to keep a lookout for him. I should have an idea? I'm stupid. It should only be a matter of time before he's caught. I'm really stupid. I have slow fox brain. Derek? I made a grave mistake. I put everyone through so much trouble just so they could fix it. I let that man rope me into his scheme. It nearly cost us all our livelihoods. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're not the one who's guilty. Wrong. It's my fault completely. No two ways about it. I was so desperate to fix and reform Armorica that I ignored my father and almost drove it into the ground instead. I have no right to become the next village chief. That is where you're wrong. Father, I've been so stuck on the old ways that I never tried to hear your proposals for what they were. I've known the village will go under if we maintain our current course, and yet I've done nothing. It is my inaction that drove you to this. Thus, I must bear a large share of the responsibility for letting it happen. That's very admirable, Chief Tolta. Thanks to this crisis, I finally realized where I went wrong. The welfare of this village cannot hinge entirely on the ideology of a single stubborn old man. So instead, Derek, I would ask that you provide me your input as well. We will each contribute our ideas and discuss them with the villagers. That is the only way we can ensure a future for Armorica. You're right. I'm so sorry, Father. From here on out, I'm going to dedicate myself to the betterment of the village. I mean, that's what he was doing. I thought he was doing. I'm happy the two of you were able to reconcile. Too bad you gave away the rights to the village. Same. It makes almost losing your whole village and to some crook worth it, wouldn't you say? What do you mean? Isn't he still holding the contract papers? Wait. Didn't he walk away with the contracts? The signed papers? Or did Derek have them in his hand? I'll put a sock in it, Wazzy. Learn how to read a room. I'm really sorry about him. I swear, we've tried everything. He's not trainable. At any rate, we owe you all an enormous debt, so allow me to express my thanks once more. I also owe my gratitude to Mr. Grimwood. It's a shame he couldn't be here. I'll pass your thanks to Mr. Grimwood and let him know what to do, or what happened. Why does he just chooses not to? True. Even if I only played a minor role, I'm glad I could be of assistance. Look forward to our continued partnership, Chief Tolta. Same to you, Harold. If you could, keep a lookout for Minith, just in case he returns. And of course, you can always contact the SSS if you ever need our assistance. Hopefully, it'll never be for anything related to this ordeal again. Be sure to keep you in mind. Yay! So, I should have an idea already. He scammed a baron out of his estate. Is it something I should know from Zero? Is it something I first heard in Zero? Or is it something I heard earlier in Azure? Every 60 seconds a minute passes in Armorica. That's so sad. We should donate money to Armorica. I like the texture on the back of this controller. I was wrong to try and solve the village's problems by myself. This whole mess has shown me just how flawed my judgment has been up till now. From here on, neurotoxins! I need to work with my father, know the whole village to create a brighter future. Hey, Pauper Boy, where would I have learned? When should I have learned about this guy? Protecting the future of our Morka village. My son and I have been too close-minded toward each other's views to see what we share, see that we share the same goal. This ordeal must have been the goddess's way of teaching us that. I've heard of him before. I have. From here on, I ought to give you more consideration to the ideas of the young folk. Just not his name? Interesting. I don't remember when. Like, what game. If he's an Erebonian person, I could have heard about him in Sky, but I don't know. Thank you very much for your help, everyone. It's because of all of you that Derek and Chief Tolta... It was in Sky? Oh man, I didn't take notes in Sky. I know turning to the SSS was the right call to make. Mr. Grimwood had his hands full with drafting the constitutions, so he couldn't make it today. Luckily, it looks like everything worked out in the end. I forgot I did. The only hint I wanted was what game is what arc it was in, and I guess it was in Sky. So we don't know of any ex-barons. Chat, I was actually Chat! I was actually showing you screenshots of this before. We were going through screenshots, and I actually have screenshots. Hang on. How do I pull up screenshots of a different game? Certainly I can do that, right? Hang on, let me pull up screenshots. It's lit up now, yeah. The light bulb went off. Let's see. We looked at this guy before, like recently. Like during this quest, chat. I think last stream I had screenshots up from one of the previous games. And we actually looked at him. The moment the light bulb turned on. Did my eyes like open up in the VTube software? Man, where is it? Hang on, I gotta find it quick. It's somewhere around here. Here we are. Posted art. Oh, that's where I saw it. It wasn't a screenshot. It was art. Because I like the Kapua family. Let's see here. Interesting that they're both quests at the same time in Crossbow. Screenshots. Did I take screenshots of that? The thing is, at least I didn't take screenshots of it, I don't think. But maybe it was in... was it in 3rd or SC that we got the screenshots? Third? From one of the doors, right? Bam. Ba. Well, there are quests we have, so the coppers come to mind. I see. Well, the thing is, there was never any mention of... There was never any mention in this quest of him being an ex-noble. Just that he scammed a noble in Erebonia. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ah, cryptids. Alright, let's talk to everyone in here. In the Crossbell. In the Armorica. So, we have... Never said he was a noble, but he scammed a noble. Yeah, he scammed a noble. He scammed a noble in Erebonia. Not that he was an ex-noble. Anyways, let me pull up a screenshot. Is it in trail stuff? Yeah, you posted all the screenshots. Right here. It's him, right here. It's this guy right here. One of the family members of... Oh, I see. It's not a family member. He's... So the Kapwas... Oh, wait. That's right. The Kapwas are the people who he scams. I didn't realize that until now. I didn't make that simple connection. I'm so silly, Chad. I'm so stupid. Anyways, this is the guy that scammed the Kapua. The Kapua family. Look at Don there, happily signing away the rights to all his land. Look at Don. Don's such a happy guy. Too bad Don got scammed. Look how pale he is. He really is pale. He's like a vampires are real, chat! Scam nobles every day. Yeah, I figured out the connection the second you heard about scamming a noble in Erebonia. Wasn't sure if it was that because you played through Cold Steel games. Oh, I see. You stab him with a wooden stake? We'll catch up to him. We'll stab him. But essentially, I didn't make the connection. Vampires! Maybe we'll get the Kapua their land rights back. Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, maybe. They could, like, start their first, Amazon warehouse there, you know? We got Josette Bezos up on the up and coming, you know? Minith will return in Infinity War. I'm gonna kill Minith. Derek and his father has finally reconciled. I couldn't be more relieved. Thank you all so much for your help. No problem. I don't know what I did. Stop spoiling? Aw. We got spoiled. I can't believe Minith released monsters in the village, in the middle of the village. Thank the goddess none of the children were hurt. Turns out that Minith fella was a scoundrel. Even I got led up the garden path by his fake smiling, courteous ways. Derek's got it the worst of any of us, though. I hope the boy's not being too hard on himself. Gotta be one Weasley little scoundrel to hoodwink someone who cares about our village as much as Derek. Next time I see that Minith, I'm really gonna let him have it. Stab him through the heart with one of the... You have lots of wood around the village. Anything works. Any wooden plank. Holy cow! Did you see those cat things jump out of that fan? It was so cool! Was that guy an animal trainer for a circus or something? Something like that. Just don't go near that circus. That's a dangerous circus. Dang it, I should have tried to get his autograph. Does Amork have stalks of onions? No. Stalks of onions? No, no, onions don't grow on stalks. Corn grows on stalks, Jen. Generated a picture, but wrote... I don't think we should see that picture, then. I feel like that picture should not... Do they have stalks? Let's see. I don't see any here. I feel like that's a picture we don't want to see, Popper Boy. Let's see, do they have onions? No, they have honey, they have honey, they have honey. They have veggies. They have some kind of berry, some kind of fruit. Or is that like a potato? It's not an SFW? Is it just the face? Send, please! My god, Jen, bonk! Bonk! Bonk, quick! We need to bonk Jen! Holy crap! Jen, that sent Jen. Jen is popping off right now. Need more details, know if it's worth sharing. Good lord. Whew. Does the AI even know what that word means? It's only a portrait. Oh god. Okay. Okay, that's... It's not bad. That's not... That's good. That's not really that kind of face. But I do like the hair. The hair is really nice. It doesn't have fox ears. And where are those foxtails coming from? What a interesting. Ba-na-na-na. That's derpy as heck. The nine-tailed fox without fox ears? Is it derpy? Does that character just look stupid? Brain empty? Head empty? No thoughts? Mess with the settings again because of the crash? Oh, oof. Oh, well, how much setup is it? That guy with the monocle was up to no good. I still can't believe he let all those monsters out, though. Thought I was going to be eaten for sure. You think it's derpy? Yeah, it was intended to be that. Like the AI intended to make it that, but it ended up just making an open face it's more of a teasing face. It turned into like a teasing face. Those two are running away from being gobbled up, and here they are, acting like nothing happened. Are they cool? Do they like it? Those kitties were so big. Too bad they weren't cute. What do you mean they weren't cute? They were adorable. I like small cats better. That's fine. When I glanced out the window, there were monsters out in the village of the village. Stranger still, it looked to be one of the controlling them. I was so shocked. My back gave out on me. Ah, it still hurts. This guy's gonna die soon. Of back pain. Poor guy. He should become a VTuber. Then he doesn't have to worry about back pain. Because he's a virtual person then. Rams through his back earlier. Hope he'll be alright. Maybe I should bring him a compressor, a compressor, something for that. Do you have anything new to buy? Sell? Nothing? EP charge 2s. I need 3s. For exchanging something at 9 Volley. I think it was like Dragon Vision. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Solution to everything is become a VTuber. That's my solution for everything. That's true. It just works, chat. It just works. Have crippling depression? Become a VTuber. Just buy a VTuber rig. You don't even need to buy one. Get a free one off the internet. Make a V-Roid. Simple. Make a V-Roid. If you have an iPhone, get the plugin. The plugin that converts a V-Roid's Viceams into ARKit, and you have really good face tracking. Frost for president, new mandate, only VTuber from now on. Everyone must present themselves. Everyone is just a rolling, like a little kiosk that rolls around with a screen on it, like you see VTubers at like cons and stuff, like on a little tablet screen. Everyone's just rolling around the street like that. The VTuber apocalypse is now. Hankadio, Stefan, and the other children were attacked by those monsters. What that crook did was unforgivable. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Smith made swift work of winning over the village. Well, I'll say one thing, he's got a keen eye for understanding what people really want. May now watch those important speech. But in the end, he chose to use his talents for evil. A man like that is beyond help. Minith could have been destined for greatness if he weren't so busy being a con man. From what I've heard, he's got a history of this behavior, so he'll get no sympathy from me. You want to see VTubers in Congress? Remember when there was a league tournament and they pulled up coaches for the teams to talk about their teams, and one of the coaches was Vienna for Cloud9. And it was a VTuber, and it was like, wow, holy crap, there's a VTuber in a like really big official event where you wouldn't expect to see a VTuber. And it was cool. Unbelievable. Minith was a crook all along, and I never put it together. Man's a master con artist through and through, and a low-down wretch at that. He's on the wanted list now, so here's hoping they have him behind bars before long. So I wonder if since I did this quest first, if I'll get any special dialogue with good old Kappa delivery service. Can't believe that Minith. What a despicable man. You asked me, there was something off with that guy from the get-go. If he ever shows his face around here again, I'm going to clobber him for sure. We like a strong lady. Still creeping? Everything Minith said was a lie? That's upsetting. I can't even imagine what Derek must be feeling right now. I don't like Keith. Soup? That is not a good-looking soup. How many people do you think would vote for Mel? LewdTubers are going to get elected. Oh, LewdTubers, Melody, Project Melody. I mean, the science team is pretty large, isn't it? The science team is pretty big, right?
It turns out Minute deceived us all. Never would have thought that someone so callous existed in all the world. Lesson learned.
You've never met any of Ouroboros, have you, lady? No, of course you haven't. I mean, if you have, you wouldn't have known it. They're spread out, so you don't think she could win in one specific area. Oh, that's right. VTubers are global, chat. Well, I'll be tarred and feathered. Minith was a swindler all along. Well, I'll be tarred and feathered. Minith was a swindler all along. Say, about this Ober truck I bought from him. What do I do with it now?
If I remember right, you bought it for 50,000 Mira, while the market value is closer to 500,000.
Maybe it's a legitimate sale. What would her platform be? Oh, you're right. She streams on multiple platforms, chat.
That is a bit of a problem. For the time being, it'd probably be best if you turn it over to the police. Since it was sold and purchased through a legitimate transaction, it'll probably be given back to you in the end. True, though whether the truck is legal in the first place will need to be investigated as well.
All right. Well, go ahead and contact the police then. Turns out I bought this shiny new truck from a crook. Guess I better contact the police. Hey, maybe he gets his truck back. That'd be a happy ending. That'd be one happy ending out of all of this. Alright, wait. We should run to Tongram Gate. We can catch up with all the any NPC that's hanging out here on the road. Die! Oh, we're not strong enough. Ah! We're not strong enough for these yet. That'd be an interesting. You know how you do? You can do like a you could do like a VTuber tier list kind of thing, and one of them is how likely, or you could like get a list, grab a list of VTubers and a bunch of categories to see which one would most likely be at the top of the category, and we'd be like, which VTuber would be most likely to win the presidency presidential election. Would be a good one. Ah! The police impound the truck, then tell him it was all a mirage. Because it was silver. It was never real. It is your turn indeed. Do that one. I like when Lloyd dodges. When Lloyd dodges, it makes me happy. You have anything new to say? I don't think you ever have anything new to say. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's the same dialogue every time, I think. Chat, when I start building the trackers, I'll take pictures of the before and the after of all the pieces splayed out on the table, and then of one put together, and hopefully tracking in the software. This is the land they were trying to sell. This one right here, or that Derek was trying to give away. Let's just use his storage area. If it was a legitimate Quincy company, that could have been huge for Armorica, you know? Too bad he was a fake. What level am I? Storage area and a monster prison. It is a monster prison. Those handstanding skunk anteaters can never leave. I'm level 68. I think once I'm level 69, maybe I can take on the level 100 chests by cheesing it. Because 69 is a funny number. That's the only reason. Hello there. Fishing. Oh. Is there something here? Didn't I see some kind of interaction? I thought I saw some kind of pop-up interaction. I'm mistaken, I guess. Bacon, how many more tries will it take? Triton the Silver Orca is one formidable foe. No surprise he's the head of the elite four. He's a world-class fisher, believe you me. Do I have this? I think I have this. Wait, did I buy one of these? I forget. Do you know if Wazzy has one of these yet? I should probably go check it out. I can buy one. Special bait developed by the Fisherman Guild. I don't need any more. I don't know if I have the aquarium or not. I think I do. I'll just check when I get back. If I remember. No matter how many times Serdon dueled Triton, he was never victorious. Same goes for Kopan with Kaguya. It's starting to feel like we're in a never-ending nightmare. But I won. Tell me about it, Kopan. How sad are you? Ah, why can't I outfish the Dragon Princess? I must challenge her about 1,000,000 times now. Is there something wrong with me? Am I just not cut out for this? As if money is an issue, you're right. I might as well just buy it. Just in case. There we go. It's not like we are short, you're right. We still have quite a bank here. No, the music's not here. Chat, the music's not here anymore. No! Maybe the music's on St. Ursula Road. I'll have to go check that out. I like the music there. Mysterious, primal ground sort of music. Watch Crossbell turn out to be one massive primal ground. Whatever that means. I forget why primal ground is... what exactly primal ground is and why it's capable of suppressing artifacts. Crossbell pays an entire 10% of its tax revenue to the Empire and Republic combined. Independence would make Crossbell no longer beholden to that, significantly increasing our state budget. We could have... everyone could have a computer, and then an esport could start. Wonder how... I could become a VTuber in Crossbell chat. Wonder how much of it would go to fortifying the CGF in that scenario. Probably a lot of it, because if we break away from Erebonian and Calvard, the threat of them attacking us is very, very, very scary. Did you figure out who Minith was? Yeah. It's the guy who scammed, what's their face? The cop was. Icky. Hang on, I'm cleaning off my water bottle. It's one of those air ups that have flavored pods that you smell and taste. I gotta put a new one on. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Yay! I figured it out with a lot of help from chat. Braces are searching here, there, and everywhere for those cryptids. They're a good fit for the job too. Those guys are way more experienced with areas off the beaten path than us. Yeah, we learned about that. We travel the land instead of taking airships or trains or anything like that the first time we're not braces anymore. They, do junior bracer stuff and make themselves into a introduce themselves to a new land. They walk it, learn it. Them darn cryptids again. Can't believe those cryptids. I gotta talk to Scott about that. For some reason, no cryptids had appeared on Tongram Hill. It would be problematic if we had to go into the buffer zone to exterminate a cryptid with the Republic right there. But it could still happen, so we've got to keep our guards up. Oh, that's interesting. If that happens, it could spark something. The cryptid's preventing you from head petting Frost. Is you have like a mobile issue that won't let you use channel points? I wonder what would happen if you asked the AI to draw a cryptid. What other modifiers or parameters or descriptors would you give it? Fox girl cryptid. That doesn't mean it can't still happen. Gotta keep our guards up. Good morning. There have been sightings of unidentified monsters around the state recently. We urge you to exercise caution while driving on the highways. Thank you for the warning. I'll do that. Now, if you'll just sign these entry papers, you can be on your way. Oh, of course. You just signed your life away. Get wrecked. Ooh! Alright, Scott, I got something to talk to you about. You see, there's a little bit of problem with some cryptids around Calfbell. I took care of some, but y'all are still running around taking care of cryptids. There's two things that keep coming up whenever the cryptids are brought up, huh? It's the bracers, Scott, you know? Only the bracers and the cryptids are brought up in the same sentence. It's as if maybe they're tied together in some weird way. As long as the bracers are out there looking for the cryptids, and the cryptids will appear. They only exist when you look for them. Scott, stop imagining cryptids and making them come to real life through your imagination. Scott, you must stop imagining things. I'm sorry, Scott. I must. Ellie, pull out your gun, please. I'll have to do it. If you just wanna see how the AI would handle Nozomi from Keijo. Interesting. AI draw a cryptid and gives a blurry image of possibly Bigfoot. Yeah, honestly. It sees cryptid, thinks, oh yeah, Bigfoot's a cryptid. Funny running into you here, SSS. Is it so funny, Scott, huh? Scott and Wenzel, I'm surprised to see you out by the border. You headed to the Republic, or is there a cryptid at Tongram Hill, maybe? Neither. One of those monsters did appear at Tongram Hill. It would fall under the CGF's jurisdiction. That's true, but in that case, what are you doing here? We were investigating the area off East Calfbell Highway, where you defeated that cryptid yesterday. The Paroma grass really has connected those things appearing. We wanted to see if if any more of it had bloomed nearby. Scott is secretly the Septarian of Mirage. He himself is creating the cryptids. How dare he?
I see. That does seem like a distinct possibility.
Sense your bracers. You guys can get into back areas we wouldn't be able to investigate. That's the thought. Leave this to us for now. I'm sure there are things that only you guys can do to help as well. That trade conference may be done, but we haven't got any less busy after the fact. Haven't been able to see my fiancée Pearl at all. The girl who works at the department store, you mean? Unfortunately, you're going to need to stick this out. We're short-staffed as it is. When this is all over, you should ask Michelle for a day off. I can help cover for you if need be. Aw, supportive! Thank you for helping support the relationship between Scott and Pearl. Thanks, Wenzel. I don't know what I'd do without you, partner. Well, anyway, we need to focus on work for now. Got your assignment to deal with, so leave this one to us. After reading your report, I confirmed that Pleroma grass was also growing where the other cryptids appeared. Okay, that's good. I mean, that's not... It's good that we have a pattern. It's not good that it's happening. What an inscrutable plant. We had better be careful about it. If Crossbow becomes independent, the CGF will effectively become an army. I, for one, would welcome an upgrade to our equipment. Not to mention our rations. Yeah, we can have cannons on our armored vehicles. Just have armored cars. Just have cars rolling around with cannons on it. The stuff we've got now is just, ugh. I hear the Imperial Army's got it pretty bad too as far as meals go. Imagine the food we would have if we went independent. Maybe I'm only getting my hopes up though. Make your own food. They say an old lady who works as a counterfeit dealer was arrested in Altair yesterday. Yep, I helped with that. To think she's so spry at her age, yet wasted on being a criminal. In some ways, I pity her for that. What other quests do we have? We're gonna do the Copolis quest today, or we're gonna start it at least. Ah, the theme park one. Yeah, well, after I finish off this section, you know, our Marka Tongram Gate Fishing Guild, I'll head to Station Street and do the Coppola quest. When the situation becomes this dire, it doesn't feel as though there's much a simple cook like myself can do. Just keep people happy with their tummies. At the very least, I need to keep preparing delicious food so our guardsmen can be at their best. But he's over there complaining about the food. You must not cook very good food. He's sitting there complaining about it. Poor guy. Rog! Rog! Things have been so slow around here these days. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow, so maybe I'll read an Ark and CL fan book to pass the time. You and Randy could hang out together and read some choice magazines. For sure. Alien picture. This girl's name is not Dahlia. That's the other girl at Bellegarde Gate. This girl's name, I forget. Flammy. It's hard to say whether the referendum will lead to Crossbow declaring independence. But given our current tensions with Ereboni and Calvard, they'll most likely see it as a threat to the status quo. The local referendum is going to have a larger impact on our neighboring countries than most people realize. Yeah. Crossbell, as for how small it is, probably makes a lot of money even compared to Calvard and Erebonia. So they like 10% of our money. Ba ba da ba. Hello there, Duggo. About that plant you found during your investigation. Aroma grass? I believe it was called. It was reported to be the key ingredient in Gnosis, correct? Yes. We've always known that the drug was dangerous, but I never expected it would be linked to something like this. Weren't you at the police academy during the cult incident, Deputy Commander? Is that what it thought cryptid was? What were the... It didn't do bad? What did you give it? Like, what were the prompts other than cryptid? That was the first place the CGF went for. That's right! Cryptid attacking a town at the end of the world. Oh, cool! We're rising out of the earth. We were completely blindsided when the brainwashed unit from Bellegarde attacked. In the end, the Academy staff and I couldn't hold them back, and Ernest was sprung from the prison. We figured that was the case. To think a simple flower could cause not only what happened that night, but also the cryptid's emergence in our state. The latter of which is something that presents a clear and present danger to all Crossbellans. Don't worry, I'll take care of those cryptids and those pleroma grass. They's got nothing on the SSS. Alright! Who's up here? Up here is Burrell and Garrison. It's unclear whether Tongram Gate is Crossbell or Republican territory. For all intents and purposes, the Republic has control of it right now. But if Crossbell were to become independent, the disputes over the land might heat up. And then Burrell. Yay! Birel and Brood, they're friends, but they're stationed at separate gates. Despite how he looks, Deputy Commander Douglas is a fairly chill guy. Mostly. I want to be like him someday. Okay. We have next... That's everything here. So, we want to take a bus back to the fort. Walk our way back to Calfbell to make sure there's no NPCs to talk to. And then we're gonna go to Station Street and say hello to a certain delivery service. Wouldn't that be cool if we could get them back their land? Very unlikely. You know, the land was sold to... It's almost impossible. The land was sold to people who built resorts on it. And it's also an urban area, I guess. I think they said. People live there now. Ba, 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 da, ba. I mean, the Calfbell family seems happy enough. Yeah. Even when they were doing their bandit stuff, they seemed pretty happy. Josette! Yeah. Josette! 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 Gonna see some Josette! It's what it's? Yeah, it's what it's. The only sad thing is, who knows what happened to their cat? Ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-na-na-na. There was no one to talk to. Alright, let's skip to Station Street so we can get this quest on the way. Hello, Lid. Tell me about trains. Apparently someone jumped onto the roof of a train from the platform yesterday. We too! We did that too! One of the biggest trade buffs in town, so I get the appeal, but respecting the rules of the railways, rail always comes first. What if their crazy stunt got a passenger hurt? Or worse yet, the train! I swear the nerve of some people. Those trains, they have rights too. Calfbell is enormous. Honestly, I should have expected it. I do wish I'd brought a guidebook at the very least. Maybe we shouldn't. The station workers are gonna get mad at us. Back? Welcome back. Good introduction. Reintroduction. The box cats. Let's play hide and seek in the train station today. I call being it first. Billy's not here either. Billy, where are you, Billy? Wait. Oh no, they're gonna be at the air. They're gonna be at the landing area. Calfbell Airport. Yeah, okay. I guess since I'm here, I might as well see if I can go in here and talk to people. I can't. Perfect. There's Billy. We have some packages that were delivered to the wrong addresses earlier. Technically, it's the fault of whoever wrote them down, but I still should have noticed that something was amiss. If it weren't for my other deliveries, I'd be able to lend a hand. Oh, this is part of the quest. Can't help but feel like I'm letting them down. I think this is part of the quest. Some packages had their addresses mixed up by a mistake. Okay, yeah. Here we go! Chat! Are you ready? Are you ready for the Calfbell delivery service? Oh, I'm so excited! I love Josette, man. She's the best. Water. My voice is starting to wear out because I haven't streamed in like a week, so I haven't been exercising my voice. Yes. Yes. There he is. Let's not talk to him yet. What's his name? He's one of the goons. Aaron. I've gotten to know the folks from the Calfbell delivery service pretty well. They're a prospering private shipping company, and from what I've seen, they do some pretty good business. About Sight? About why doesn't he come along everywhere? Well, like, why Lloyd just doesn't bring him along everywhere? It's not collecting the bonus points? Interesting, Jen. Weird. Gotta say, the future's looking bright for them. Has anyone been paying attention to the YouTube stream? Is the quality, and it's not freezing today, is it? Oh, that boarding platform is over the way. You understand why now? Nope. This desk serves as the immigration office, or this desk serves at the immigration office and baggage check-in. If you need a package delivered abroad, why not ask the Calfbell delivery service crew member over there? They've become quite popular, not to mention they deliver packages faster than standard airmail. Yeah. Since the independence proposal, I've noticed foreigners are more concerned about Calfbell's affairs than ever. Some have been called to cancel their travel plans to the state. You're not seeing the stream on YouTube? Is it not working anymore? Did it... No, it should be working. Oh, crap. Chat, it was set to private this whole time. The YouTube stream was set to private this whole time. You should be able to see it now if you refresh. The YouTube stream was set to private, man. Frick, dude. For the private viewers. Yeah, all 0 private viewers. I wanted to have a stream that I could watch myself all by myself without anyone interrupting me. Just a few seconds behind, yeah. And it's not freezing anymore. Gosh darn it. How could I let this happen, man? You have 1440p as well, right? What am I showing the exclusive YouTube viewers? Nothing. You'll never know. Brought your wolf with you? I guess. But I mean, either way, he did have like Derek surrounded by cats. Even with sight there, I wonder if it would have worked out. I understand the perspectives, but I look across Bell and it does sadden me. That is the Bobcat chat. It's the Bobcat. All right, Aaron. Show me to your lady, her ladyship. Excuse me, are you with the Calfbell delivery service? Yeah, I am. Who are you guys? Because he used to be a bandit, he's got one of these voices. Thanks for that, Pats. We're with the special support section of the Calfbell Police. Came to speak with you about the support request you submitted. Oh, so it's you. Thanks a bunch. I'm in a real bind here. The job's gonna take a while to complete, though. Are you ready to start now? Sure. Of course, you can count on us. The request was about some misdelivered packages, right? Remember the action those animals that Ravash had to sight? Yeah, the dogs. I wonder if the cats would react the same way. But those are like really puny little doggies. And Sight, you know, being a ferocious big dog who had some control over them. Yep, boy, were they misdelivered. Honestly, if Lloyd should have just had T.O. call Sight. He comes in like 2 turns after she calls him, so he could have been there in a second. See, our company delivers parcels to places all over the continent, but unfortunately we made an error while we were here in Calfbell. So our packages were listed with incorrect addresses by our staff and sent to the wrong locations.
That does sound like a problem. How much does a mistake happen? How much does such a mistake happen to multiple packages at once?
Well, our president's a little bit of a scatterbrain, to put it nicely. How dare you refer to her ladyship as a scatterbrain? That's okay, she is. She's cute. Or is the president Don? Wait, Chad, is the president? I guess I'll find out. I can't remember if Don was the president or if Josette's the president. I know Don's a scatterbrain for sure. This isn't the first. Tell Aaron to be the lookout for a certain con man. Yeah, Aaron's gotta look out for him. The whole cop was bandit could look out for them. The Sky delivery service people could. I don't know what they would do. Josette was VP? Maybe, I don't remember. This isn't the first time something like this happened either. One time he even mixed up a shipping label with a letter from a friend. That was part of one of the doors in third. A letter from Estelle. Wow, doesn't sound like your president's the most meticulous person out there. Stop mixing the Yuri and Yaoi packages, Kaba. Yeah, come on, I ordered Yuri, not a Yaoi. But I guess if Yaoi is delivered, whatever. I'll take it. I won't deny it, but he's a good man. When we had nowhere to go, he took us in with open arms. Sorry, I got off topic there. He's a good man. Okay, yeah, so Don's the president. Long story short, I need you to help straighten out all the packages that ended up the wrong addresses. We usually have a local shipping company handle the cargo once it gets to Crossbell State, so I have no idea where I was going. Sounds simple enough. Do you happen to have a bead on where all those errant deliveries are? Yeah, according to what I have here. Parcel intended for St. Ursula Hospital ended up at Mines der Sequel Inn. What St. Ursula received instead was originally bound for a private home in the residential district. Oh no, Chad. It's one of these quests. Looking at the Cassius fan page, for some reason it says he is a water-based battle ornament. Maybe he does. He's a dragon. He's a water dragon. I'd like for you to go to each of these places, reclaim the misdelivered packages, and get them their rightful recipients. Oh, you're also gonna need these. I take it this is the package that was supposed to go to Der Zekel? And the shipping label was supposed to be attached to the one at this that was delivered. Oh God, chat. To St. Ursula. That's right. So first off, deliver this little parcel to their Sequel Inn. Then the package there should go to St. Ursula Hospital, which means you'll have to swap them with, You know, the more I try to sort this out in my head, the more confusing it gets! But basically, we just need to exchange and redeliver the packages in order. Yeah, do that! Sorry, I know this is a mess, but I'm counting on your help. Don't worry, I think we can handle it. Pull up my screenshots, because I took a bunch of screenshots. Capo Employee of the Year. He's doing his best. The Capuas were always a little clumsy with their stuff. Remember how they crashed it on top of the library? How silly of them. Don't worry. I think we can handle it. Let's start by going to Der Sequel and Mines first. That's gonna be a pain in the butt, isn't it? Justice for Capua. I'd appreciate it if you go each of these each place that received an incorrect parcel and exchange them for the right one. We start with Mines first, then St. Ursula Hospital, and finally we're home in the residential district. For that last one, you should be able to find the address on that shipping label I gave you. Sorry, I know it's a lot. I'm counting on you, though. I hope it's not for the Speedsters 3. Let's see. So, as he said, we go to Mines, Der Sequel, then we go to the hospital. Parcel intended for St. Ursula Hospital ended up at Mines. We have to take the actual package to Mines that they ordered, and then that one that went to their Ziegel has to go to St. Ursula, and then the one that went to St. Ursula is there, and then we have the one that we get from there, and we take it to the residential district, and then we exchange the package and put the letter on it. Did I describe it good? Chat, did I describe it good? Josette! I love you! So, we're going to Mines first. Good thing we have a car. Take us all over the world. Not at all confused by my summary. Good. I made sure to make it very surmised. Succinct or whatever you call it. To the point, you know? I made it very to the point so that it was not able to be confused at all. Made sure to use good words and not stutter at all. That's how you know that I gave a good explanation and summary. Where did we... Okay. Hey, if it isn't the kids from the police. You all looking to book a room with us? Not quite. Why? Not quite. Are we booking something else? We came to ask about a case we're working on. Have you received any strange packages recently, by any chance? Strange packages? Oh, as a matter of fact, the most peculiar delivery came in earlier. Why anyone thought to send it to us, I couldn't even begin to guess. Do you happen to know something about it? Jackpot. Well, actually, Lloyd explained the situation regarding the misdelivered packages. Oh, so that's what happened. So the package we received was supposed to go to St. Ursula then? No wonder it was chock full of scalpels and such. I can only imagine how disconcerting it was when they suddenly arrived. You don't know the half of it. Luca got so spooked she was hell-bent on throwing them out with the trash tomorrow. Heckbent! It's a good thing we made it in time. What was it? Scalpels and such, I see. Here, let me give you the package you were supposed to receive. Thank you very much. Now let's have a look-see. Yep, these are the Librarian drinking glasses I ordered a while back. I'm positive this package is yours. Glad to be of service. Now then, could we please have the package that was misdelivered to you? Of course, give me just a moment. Were they contaminated? They gotta be re-sterilized. They are a hospital, they can do that. Here you are. I trust you'll get that to the hospital where it should be. Thanks, we will. This one's heavy. Alright, let's drop by St. Ursula Hospital next. You should inquire at the reception desk. This is just a run around and deliver stuff quest, which is fine. I like that. We don't get this very often. Interesting. To St. Ursula! Actually, I wish to see if that music's still there. Hello, music. Perhaps you could play for me your wondrous tune. It also had a bunch of comics about that female bracer from Libro and a romantic relationship with two girls named Chloe and Josette. Oh, the package. Oh, I see. Hilarious. No! Chat, the music's gone. At least I have this cave I can sit in and just listen to the water drop. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yuri! We love Yuri. We love Yuri. Sing it, Green. We love Yuri. I haven't spoken with anyone here yet. Guess I'll just do the quest while I'm here, and then I'll... Do we have copies of the comics? Because it was Scott with a boombox in the corner when the cryptids were there. Scott was sitting there jamming out. He has sunglasses on. He's got his boombox over his shoulder. Da-na-na. Also for research purposes. Oh, you're right. Good thing you're researching for us, chat. Glad we have some good researchers in our chat. Good Trails Eat researchers. The chroniclers of trails. Welcome back to St. Ursula Hospital, Special Support Section. What can we do for you today? About that, Sarah, there's something we need to ask you. Concerns one of our requests. Lloyd explained the situation regarding the misdelivered packages. Oh, so that's what the package was. Our nurse admin, Martha, was racking her brain over it. She thought maybe a nurse made a mistake. Oh no! Don't tell me! Don't tell me! My precious Sirone isn't got in trouble for this.
A mistake, you say?
Yes, it happens. One of our clumsier nurses has done something to that effect in the past. Multiple times, in fact. No! Sirene got in trouble for this, didn't she? Did she now? So, does that mean the package is currently in the nurse's station? Yes, it should be. Feel free to go to the second floor and have a look for yourself. Well, here's hoping. It really makes your heart go out to the poor nurse who was falsely accused. Just a little. Anyway, let's head upstairs. Sirene did not deserve whatever. What? There's a hiccup. Whatever is brought, they've tried to bring down. Hey, stop haranguing. Stop haranguing here, Sirene. It's not her fault. I'll beat you up, old lady Martha. Honestly, Sirene, you should be old enough to know better than this. Why is it that you can't even place a simple order without making these mistakes? No. There's gotta be some other explanation. Just ask Mayfa. She even watched me put the order together. Sirene and Mayfa together? I mean, sure, it took me 20 tries before I got the numbers right, but we did eventually. Ah, the things Mayfa has to put up with. You're lucky she's so fond of you. So fond of you. How do I do her voice? I can't even forgot how to do her voice. Crap. Pardon us. Did something happen? Oh, hello, SSS. Sirene here was tasked with placing an order for medical supplies, but we run into a problem of sorts. The package that arrived didn't have any supplies. Instead, it was some sort of worn-out doll inside. A doll? Goodness knows why. Mind you, this is Sirene's first offense. Earlier this year, she botched an order of bedsheets too. A doll. Oh, come on. Won't you believe me? I'm telling you I know I got it right. Is it one of your figurines, Jen, that you purchased?
Lloyd, are you thinking the same thing I am?
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. What are you two referring to? Well, we might know a thing or two about what happened here. Lloyd explained the situation regarding the misdelivered packages. Promised figurine when? I don't know. Probably literally never. If only, chat. If only we could get merch. A misdelivery. A misdelivery? So the package we received was never meant for us to begin with? That's right. We're currently in the middle of sorting it all out. Would this happen... Well, would this happen to be the package you were expecting? Time to set up Aaron and Sirene on a blind date? Why? Why? What are the chances I get a YouTube sponsorship? Oh, I don't know. This is on my second YouTube stream. And for the first 2.5 hours, it was set to private. I don't think my chances on YouTube are very large. Plus, I haven't finished editing any videos. Selling 3D print for the custom figurine could be a thing. You have to paint it yourself, which some people would want to do. Imagine getting a YouTube's partnership before Twitch. Yeah, they both do goofs. I stream on Twitch, like, primarily. I have YouTube chat muted or disabled on YouTube, and somehow maybe YouTube pops off. Like, what the heck? It appears so. These are the medical tools I placed an order for. Thank you for coming all this way to deliver them to us, SSS. I suppose I owe you an apology, Sirone. I hope you can forgive me. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions like that.
Aw, it's all water under the bridge now. As long as you're not still mad at me. Oh, almost forgot. They should have put it somewhere in here.
No. No, she did end up ordering something she wasn't supposed to. You mean might as well ask first? Ask what do you mean? For what? Ba ba ba. U2s? Oh, that's right. Oh, do you have to contact U2s to get a partnership with them for them to make one? Only dual stream? Think of all the potential of YouTube reviewer on Kick. Oh, I don't want to stream on Kick.
Huh, there it is. My new Kagemaru strap. Since we were already placing an order, I figure I might as well add this to the package too. Isn't he just adorable?
The problem is, I don't want to run out of bandwidth because I'm going to be using my headset to stream. Right? And I'll be using Airlink, or well, not Airlink, but wireless to PC VR. Which will take like 150 to 200 of my megabytes of upload. Yeah, have fun setting up for 10 different streams at once. Does not sound fun. I already have to make a thumbnail for YouTube, and that's already too much work for me. I like forgot like 80% of my setup for stream when I had hit start stream.
Since we're already placing an order, I figured I might as well add this to the package too. Isn't he just adorable?
Sirone, perhaps we're going to need to have another talk after all. Was it? It was a Kagemaru strap. Okay, cute. So sorry to interrupt, but if you wouldn't mind, could we take the package you received by mistake? We'll make sure to get to the right person. Why, of course. Give me just a moment. Oh, there it is. Be careful with it now. Could the last package actually be something... Small trunk. Could it have been something that Ellie ordered as a birthday present for Mirabelle or something? How do you like my thumbnail for today's stream? Thanks. We'll take care of it from here. Let's see, according to the shipping label that our Aaron gave us, this package was meant for a private address in the residential district. Could it be the haunted mansion?
And all we have to do is deliver it, and the request will be complete.
The residential district? Must be one of the homes near Speaker McDonald's, then. Do you recognize this address, Ellie? Might be actually Ellie's address.
Let me take a closer look.
It is her address.
I think I do, but this address...
Oh, it is the empty house. Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the empty house to the right of Representative Campbell's.
It is the haunted house that the screaming girl came from. Wait, isn't that the house people kept saying was haunted 10 years back?
Yes? That's the one.
Oh no, Ellie's shaking. The heck? And what's going on? Another masterpiece of a thumbnail? Thank you. Is it possible someone moved in recently?
I couldn't really say for sure.
Only way to find out is to head there ourselves. Let's go deliver this package.
Who could possibly be living there? Who in the right mind?
Kagemaru enthusiast. Oh!
Look at this Kagemaru strap I ordered. Best purchase of my life. A fellow Kagemaru enthusiast, your taste is impeccable. See, you
Get it? Isn't he just so cute? Send Ellie alone? Alright, chat. Do we all vote to send Ellie alone? That could be a thing. Here, we'll have Ellie lead the way. For the sake of role-playing Ellie getting destroyed by the spooks. Alright, Ellie, so here's the thing. Here's a flashlight. Here's a camera. This camera has night vision on it. We're gonna send you in to this abandoned, old insane asylum. Good luck. We'll be waiting for you out here. Just, you know, have fun. Ghost Hunters Crossbell. Here we go. This is definitely the address. You're right, but the place doesn't exactly feel lived in. No, you know what I mean? It's possible that for some reason, maybe Imelda's in real estate. Maybe she owns this place and just has it delivered here for some reason. The place doesn't actually feel lived in. Know what I mean? It's also like a worn out doll. Someone mess up. Maybe the sender wrote down the wrong address. It's possible. Even if they did, the delivery slip doesn't actually list a recipient, only a destination. Either way, we aren't going to find out anything for sure unless we ask. Do you feel the higher elements here, Tia? Or you feel sense someone inside? Hmm? What's wrong, Tia?
Nothing.
Hold on. Look. It's unlocked. We get to go in! Chat! Chat! We get to go in! Yes! Chat, my voice is dying. Can you hear it? Every once in a while when I'm trying to be loud, it just gives out. Delicious water. Thanks for the hydrate. It's open? It was a little ajar, so I thought it might be. Well, we may as well show ourselves in and see if someone really did order this. I couldn't even laugh right. Oh, that hurt my throat. Yeah, I guess so. How does the fill tool work? Chat, how does the fill tool work? It's not working. Chat, why isn't the fill tool working? Oh, because I don't have the brush on. That's why. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. I choose a thing, then I hit fill. And then I do this. And then it fills it in, right? It doesn't fill it in. Why isn't it filling it in? First you have to paint. What if I do this? I do that, I do that, and then I connect it. Oh well, anyways. I gotta make it. Let's do this. This is a big one. And then it's a little ajar, chat. It's a little ajar. See, it's a little ajar. And this is a big ajar. thought I'd share this with you. I thought I'd share that little art with you. I thought maybe you would appreciate it. I'm a jar. Yeah, probably. My brain cells do just flow out of my head. It happens quite often, to be honest. I don't really keep them in very well. That's why I only ever have like 1 or 2 at most. They just kind of slip out my ear. Okay, yeah, I guess so. Huh? What's wrong, Tio? We're going in, chat! We're actually going in. Yes, 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 yes! Car skin. Excuse us. Is anyone home? Where is it? Excuse us. Is anyone home? I can turn that filter off now. It was just the introduction to this place. Here we go. What did I tell you? No one lives here. But this is definitely the address listed on the delivery slip. Let's make like bracers and walk around the entire house and let ourselves in. The front entrance wasn't locked either. Girl's voice.
Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you? It is a girl. Huh? It's just a child here. People said they've heard a child here before. Chat, what's going on? Yeah, a little... Eh? A girl? Oh, excuse us, little girl. Are you the only one home? We're here to deliver a package, and...
Oh, you mean she's finally here? Don't just stand there. Come in.
Aw, she's invited us in.
The kid was so excited she didn't even let you finish. Looks to me like we found a recipient. She's clearly expecting delivery, after all. That's odd, though. If there were really a little girl living here, I'm sure I'd have heard of it.
We heard about the... I think a girl's voice before. Echoing from this place. Don't know what to tell you. We met the squirt 10 seconds ago, same as the rest of us did. Just what the heck's going on here? I wish I had a good answer for that. But for now, let's follow her and see where that leads. Maybe she can give us a better idea of what the story with this place is. Car part! Well, here's the package you ordered, I think.
Yay! She's finally come home!
Come home? Interesting.
Upsy daisy.
It's a little version of herself. That's one raggedy doll. I think it's one of the famous antiques, you know, from the Rosenberg studio.
I don't think so. It doesn't look very expensive to me.
But it looks exactly like her. Maybe she lost a twin, like a sister when she was younger. So this doll, did it used to be one of yours, maybe?
She's not an it. She's my beloved little sister. Isn't she just adorable?
Oh, this is gonna be a sad one, chat. No.
Is she now? Well, thank goodness we were able to reunite the two of you then. Thank you, everyone. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take her back to our bedroom.
Chat, this is a really sad one, I bet.
You're the only one who feels completely lost about this.
Perhaps, Noelle. But that's okay. That's you every second of the day.
Doesn't seem like anyone else is home either. No parents or anything.
I bet Tio, she doesn't exist. Tio's gonna say, I don't sense a presence.
What's wrong, Tio? Nothing. It was only my imagination, I think.
Hey! Who's in there? So someone's at the front door now. Nothing, that cursed word. Kia cursed it. Now it's happening, chat. Even Tio's saying nothing. Anyways, old lady at the door. So someone's at the door now. Another guest, perhaps? Parents don't seem to be home, so maybe we should answer for her. I bet this girl doesn't exist. She's an illusion. She is a after image. Yeah, good call. Hello. Imelda. It is Imelda. She was the one that was going to receive the doll. Imelda? Well, if it isn't the SSS, and what are you doing in a place like this? Or something sadder? Oh no. Well, we came on police business. What brings you all the way out here from your antique shop? Police business? What the devil for? This house has been completely abandoned for over a decade. She's dead. As for what I'm doing here, I've been using this building as a warehouse for my merchandise for some time now. Ellie's gonna be freaked out by this, chat. What's the matter? You look as if you just saw a ghost. Alright, what's the big idea here? Even if Imelda's telling the truth about using this place as for storage space, how do you expect the creepy little girl we just handed that doll to? I'll explain. Good question. We could always ask her ourselves. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this. Right, there has to be. Pretty sure she went into that back door just past the living room. What? Are your ears screwed on right? I just told you no one lives here. Narnia! What? Where'd that little girl go? Think she's hiding somewhere? Lloyd! Look at those! Huh? What does it mean, chat? Two dolls that look similar. There is a difference between them. One has a red, carnelia stone. The other one has the water stone, brooches. And then the left one has more spread out sideburns. And then the right one has more straightened out and pointy sideburns. Dolls. I recognize the one we just delivered, but the other one. I forget. I wasn't paying attention. Which one had which color? You were convinced it was to be used by the cult? Looks like it's just used as storage space for Imelda and dolls that walk. It looks just like the girl we spoke to. That's like a really good assumption. It didn't turn out that way. Andy's coming! Quick! Andy's coming! Everyone flops onto the ground. Everyone do the flop. I think the lot of you will be an explanation here. Wouldn't you say? Now spill it. Would you rather arrest yourselves for trespassing? I don't think that's how it works, but I'll try to explain. Lloyd told Imelda that they came to deliver a package, and that the little girl they met was the spitting image of one of the dolls. I see. Turns out what he said had a grain of truth in it after all. What Jorg said? What are you talking about? I purchased one of those dolls while traveling abroad many years back. They were said to have been crafted to resemble the daughters of a noble family from long ago. Oh, here's the sad part. They were a set of twins, so 2 dolls were made. Unfortunately, I was only able to get my hands on one of them. There's nothing wrong with the doll, per se, but strangely, I could never convince anyone to even consider buying it. Oh, what does that last part have to do with anything? Oh, detective, you're astonishingly dim. The point is, you were made to deliver a second doll, whereupon you came across a mysterious girl who resembles the first. What I'm saying is perhaps that doll came to life and summoned her twin to her. No? Maybe. Maybe. Isn't that interesting? Maybe. It's sad. But I'm happy that they were finally able to reunite. That's ridiculous! Saw with your own eyes, Lloyd. A certain man has always insisted to me that every doll has its own destiny. Yeah. Perhaps the old fogey was onto something this whole time. Every doll has its own destiny. Well, Maribel's got a lot of destiny in her room. I remember Master Jorg saying something along those lines. Are you telling us that the girl we spoke to was the ghost of this doll? I refuse to believe it. The veracity of that claim aside. Yeah, Teal, what do you sense? There is a substantial concentration of spiritual energy in this building. Haha, the higher elements. Spiritual energy. Ghosts. The twins died and took over the dolls' bodies. I can sense the presence of the 3 higher elements, too, the way I could at the Moon Temple and Stargazer's Tower. In other words, what we witnessed may have been a spiritual phenomenon of sorts. A spiritual phenomenon? That would explain the hair standing up at the back of my neck. Man. I wonder, chat, if this comment here from Wazzy is really so simple. Because Wazzy knows things about the church, about the higher elements, about Apocrypha, forbidden knowledge that he hasn't explained yet. So I wonder if something like this, the hair standing on the back of his neck, is like an insight into something deeper. That'd be interesting. Man. Knows things. Yep. Man, this would be a heck of a lot easier if we were just all hallucinating. But if Teotot says there's something to it, I'm not gonna tell her otherwise. You're kidding, right? I don't want to believe any of this. You know a thing or two? What do you know? Yeah. My, but it's fun to watch you all shiver and tremble yourselves silly. Especially Ellie. At the end of the day, whether or not you put any stock into the blatherings of that reclusive doll fanatic is up to you. Chicken butt? No! How could you do this to me? Is that better or worse than a D's nuts joke? You got me with a chicken butt. How could I succumb to a chicken butt? How did you get me with that? Wasn't even planning on it. Oh man, it was on the spot. I got chicken butted. That was actually funny. Gosh darn it. Can't believe I got chicken butted on live on stream. I'll never let this one down. But one thing is for certain, and that is, now that those sisters are reunited, they can finally find a proper home, by which I mean a prospective buyer. And that's good news for my bottom line. It's always about the money, huh, old bag? Anyway, that wraps up this request, I think. Let's go back and report to the copper delivery service employee. Maybe we get to report back to Josette. Guess what? Yeah, what? Yeah, say chicken butt. Do it. I dare you. You just heard, what do you know? Just sitting here like, what do I say? And my brain just said, oh, chicken butt would be funny. and so, your brain would just entered into herder mode and activated and really just destroy me. Box cat? That one I wasn't expecting. That's nice one, Rain. Right, the sooner we leave this house of horrors, the better. But what about the car? What? What? With the car? Hey, look like you managed to get all the packages where they needed to go. You guys are lifesavers. Thanks, Special Support Section. It was no problem. So, not that it's any of my business, but... Oh, wrong. Oh, is Ellie, like, pale? So, not that it's any of my business, but... Is it okay? Face is kind of pale.
It couldn't have been. We didn't talk to her, did we?
I guess she's still a bit haunted by the experience. I don't blame her. Give her some time and she'll be fine. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. Ellie's not sleeping tonight? Definitely not. Unless she snuck into Lloyd's bed. If you say so. Anyway, I'd best get going now. If I ever need help in Calfbell again, I'll let you know. Where's Josette? Call us anytime.
I'll be happy to assist.
No! Where is my Josette? Where is she? Oh. Wahaha at my misery. No budget for Josette. You like to think of this weird sixth sense where for a moment you gain full self-awareness and your brain just says, yes, this will be funny. And Chicken Butt just somehow was really funny at that moment. Better play third again? Third? Yeah. Can I see Josette, please? Thank you for everything. You guys are real lifesavers. Anyhow, I should report back to the boss. Report back to the president that everything worked out alright. The boss. They're still calling him boss. And her ladyship for Josette. Where is Josette? Where is her ladyship? Ah, it's right there, chat. The ship is right there. She's here in Calfbell. No. Jump on the conveyor belt and get taken on board the Bobcat. I want to be delivered into the arms of her ladyship, please. This is so sad. Chat, play the sad song from Trails in the Sky. How could we have fallen so far? How could this have happened? How? Why? I just said it's never coming back. No! No! Billy, tell me everything's gonna be okay. You guys sorted out some packages that were sent to the wrong people by Capo Delivery Service, right? Capo Delivery Service, Josette! Ooh, that's a relief. Good to know the SSS is always on top of things. I'm not! I couldn't even see Josette! Alright, we're done with that. Have her avatar in VR chat so you can see her there. You have the 2D one, right? Don't worry, I have a whole bunch of Trails avatars saved as favorites. I as well have her avatar. So someone made a bunch of Trails 3rd 2D sprite avatars that actually like walk when you walk in VR chat. So my plan is when we hang out with everyone, when we do the Phantasma stream and hang out with everyone, I'll Bestia? Bestia? Who's Bestia? Third. Sky Third. Risha? Risha isn't in Sky Third, so no. Only Sky Third characters. They don't have any Zero or Azure characters, and I think that's because decompiling Zero and Azure is difficult, right? They don't know. It's, you know, it's not been done very well. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You were playing MW19 with a friend in Discord while another friend was playing Destiny 2. Destiny friend mentioned she needed to put stuff in her hammer. At that moment, you knew if you said something incredibly stupid and super outlandish, it would be funny, so you then said, "Why are you trying to impregnate your hammer?" It was a very good clip. I feel like in context at the moment, that would be hilarious as heck. Put stuff in the hammer. Good lord. I should probably start wrapping up stream. We finished up that quest. Let's turn it in and see. Send me the clip? Sure. Let's turn this in and see if we rank up. I was gonna save it. Wait, chat, do you want to save for the huge dopamine hit after completing the last, after completing the theme park one next time? That's weird, Reen. That's weird. Do it now. See if we rank up. Or I wait until next time for the theme park. Do it now? Alright. Dopamine hit now, chat. Here we go! Fran! Hey, Fran! I'm here to report to HQ. Give me some DP, please. Give me all the DP. Are we not doing the next quest now? Because I'm wrapping up stream. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba na na ba da da. My voice is dying. Promotion! Gladiator belt! That's pretty good. Can I reload? Is there an autosave? Chat, where are the autosaves? Oh, here they are. What are we at? 1505. 1505. Is that before I handed in the quest? That was after. Before stream ends? Okay. Ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba ba da ba na ba da da ba ma na 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 na. Where do we have? I don't want to. My voice is hurting. I don't want to try voicing anything else. I was thinking maybe I could like clear up IBC, Orcus Tower, Administrator, stuff like that, but nah, that's too much for my throat. So I should rest up while I can. I think I also have to give something to Cop. No, I already did it. Okay. Watch the clip on stream. All right. Did they pop off? Was it like a pop off kind of laugh? What the heck? What just opened? What is this? What the heck just opened up? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, restart it. I'll make stream go on for a little bit longer. What the heck? Just gaming with the homies. What opened up just now? Hang on, if I click on this, it opens up a weird tab, chat. Look at this. What is this? What is this? This isn't... Is this a... Is this... What is this? No, it's the correct video, but what is this window? Yeah, obviously. But what is this window? Why? What program is it? Why does it open like this? Weird. Anyways. Open correctly for you? It's so weird. This isn't a browser. Wait. This is an OBS. This is an OBS dockable window. Because, what? Because I clicked it from the Twitch chat in OBS? What? Weird. Hang on, I have to grab, I'm gonna grab the URL and drop it in my Firefox. $5.47.
Did I fuck my hammer? Yeah, I did.
Why would you fuck your hammer?
Because I gotta put things in the hammer.
You're trying to impregnate your hammer? What the fuck? Emmy, what are you...
It's so great because you just don't know, Matt, and that's what makes it awesome.
I mean,
Makes it
I
awesome!
can't provide context, because then you'll just edit it out.
Then you edit out the context? You edit out the context, huh? Think you're funny? Clip isn't even done. Wait, is that supposed to be girl? Who is that? Who is that? Hopper Boy, who is that? The thing you posted. Then said, yeah, I would. Emmy is trans? Yeah. It's Fem Joshua. I see. An attempt? Okay, okay. It's Fem Joshua. Joshua with booba. Something different? Yeah. No, I'm talking about the thing that Popper Boy posted. AI doesn't like swords? AI got a sword and then some kind of multi-tool. You know what? The AI got a sword and then a bottle opener. Like an elongated bottle opener. Like a really expensive, complicated bottle opener. Alright, chat, let's go. Let's clear up some stuff here. I don't care. I'll ruin my voice. I'll kill my voice so that I can't stream. Let's go to Orcus Tower and Admin District next. The way Fem Joshua was holding the other sword. I have to walk my cat before my friend gets here. So hopefully I have time for that. Don't kill my voice. I'm killing it right now. I should have enough time to walk my cat before my friend gets here for putting together the full body trackers. Holding the other sword. Yeah, isn't it weird? Voice killing. Begin. Do you all happen to know the origins behind Orcus Tower's name? Orcus comes from the word orchid. Yep. Orchids being plants with beautiful flowers that bloom one by one along a single stem. You find walking a cat funny? He loves it. If you have a cat, you should walk your cat. If you have the area to do it. It might take them a few times to get used to it, but you know. My cat loves it. It's his favorite thing. Yours run away as soon as they get outside. You have to put a harness on them. What the heck? Gotta have a harness on them. In other words, this building itself is like those very blossoms climbing their stalks, reaching upward into the sky. Fitting name when you think of it that way, isn't it? Plant-based terminology. You mean Orcus Tower is one big Pleroma grass? We're currently researching ways of promoting cultural exchange here in Calfbell City. Suggested ideas including a sightseeing brochure center. Does that mean at the Sightseeing Brochure Center I can finally get a brochure? An international cultural study class and a shop with foreign goods. Our staff is working hard day after day to provide the citizens with even more full and enriching services. Hope you look forward to what Orcus Tower will be able to offer in the future. Ba 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 ba. Respond to your question about whether you edited out the context. You didn't learn context until a couple months later. Context. Hi, UFO! Learn context. What do you mean? Learn the context? On opening day, this lobby was simply awash with clamoring guests, hoping to see the sights from the tower. The context about why she was putting stuff in her hammer. Oh, I see. Admittedly, I took some delight in the astonished expressions they wore walking in through the doors. Ba 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 ba. How you doing, UFO? There was no context to edit out? Oh, I see, I see. There's a lot to love about Orcus Tower, but the open space here on the first floor is my favorite part. Maybe I'm a little biased since this is my first post and all, but I can't imagine there ever being a more luxurious building. Doing well? Fantastic. Look at the reflections on this floor, man. Gorgeous. This is my first time visiting the tower. Even just this lobby takes my breath away. So extravagant that I almost feel out of place. It does feel out of place in the mostly low-tech Trails universe. The rest of the clip was like, oh, did you clip that? Oh, no, not yet. Yet, he says. Yet. Okay, that's cute. I like it. You have started playing Genshin? I hope you haven't lost your entire savings account. I'm a member of the force, just like you, but the staff members here treat me like part of their team. In fact, they even let me use the employee-only cafe and dining hall. Not gonna go gacha mode just yet. Yet? He says, she says, they say. The game gives you free polls from time to time. Okay. It does give you free polls from time to time? Hot dang. I don't know. I played it for like a couple weeks after Genshin first released, and I haven't touched it since. Same thing with Honkai Star Rail. Played it for 1 month, exactly 1 month after it released, and then I stopped. I hope you're enjoying it. I know it's a very pretty game. It's a very relaxing kind of game to play. Played it twice, enough to know that Amber is best girl. Amber's pretty neat. We're expecting a lot more pedestrian traffic in this area at Plaza once Orcus Tower is fully open to the public. That'll mean more work for us, but as a cross-bellin, watching people marvel at the tower will be a joy to behold. You know, one thing Genshin does right is a lot of landmarks that have wonderful views. Like, is it Mondstadt? Like the castle and the city in the middle of a lake. Isn't that cool? It looks so great. They do get fairly often. Star Rail has a nice story, but you're currently more invested, not with money, on Nikkei and Reverse 1999. I see. I played Nikkei. I played Nikkei for like 5 minutes and then I stopped. And then I haven't played Reverse 1999 yet. That'll mean more work for us, but as a cross-bellin, watching people marvel at the tower will be joy to behold. PC can only run on low quality without leg spikes. Oof. Oof. It looks really good with low quality. I think so, because I think I had low quality set at one point on Genshin and it looked alright. Ever since this plaza opened up, it's become a popular spot for citizens who want a place to relax. It's heartwarming to see people, friends, and families enjoying their time together. Isn't the weather today great? Orcus Tower looks even better when it's under a clear sky. The PC is legit from 2014. It's maybe time to start upgrading. I understand that. I've upgraded my computer throughout the years. I first got it in like 2011. 2010, something like that. And the only piece left over from that day, because I've replaced pieces throughout time slowly. The only thing that's left from that is a hard drive. Somehow still working. How y'all find the time to play these games is absurd to you. You've been meaning to touch Tarkov again, but you still haven't. I don't know. I don't play though. I don't play any of those. I haven't played Genshin or Honkai Star Rail for a long time. The only game I've been playing off stream is Tarkov. Also, if you can get that DLSS like working somehow through like mods or whatever, you can like make your 1080 like super strong. You had a scare when your main drive stopped working once, but luckily a cable had just gotten loose. Ooh, that is scary. I've had a lot of errors and stuff on my hard drive, but it doesn't have like important information on it, just some Steam games. It used to be my main drive when I first got it, but since then I am on my main drive as an M.2 now. That old hard drive just has like old games that I don't play very often. But AMD's FSR does. Yes, that's right, Popper Boy. FSR. FSR works on that. Some games you can mod DLSS in. I'm not talking about Tarkov? No. There might be... What's your specs, Jen? Rain, stay away! Come again another day! Well, that day's probably gonna be tomorrow, little girl. Hi, Tajik. Mayor Croy pays his entertainment and travel expenses out of his own pocket rather than the taxpayer money. That should be normal. Guess he is the CEO of the IBC, but still, it's good to know our mayor isn't the selfish sort. You're a bit stingy and don't like to buy new parts unless something breaks. Same goes with many other items. That's a fair way to live. 1080 Ti, forget your CPU, but it's a decent AMD chip. Yeah, it might be hard to run. I think you can turn FSR on in... I know Tarkov has FSR 2.0 or 2.5 or whatever. If you want to try using that for a better performance. Tarkov also runs good on an SSD if you have it on an SSD or not. Oh man, I wanted to see the view from the roof so bad. Why can't you? They told us the Riffledor's Tower isn't open to the general public yet. That's too bad. Guess we'll have to come back some other time. You wanted me to do the quest, but I'm not doing the quest. I'm just talking to NPCs. Get wrecked. You don't like putting your games on your SSD? Why's that? Don't cut my voice, by the way. It's alright. It's too late. It's getting worse. I'm losing it. I'm actually gonna be... My trucker of of a hard drive is going to be replaced soon. It's only 250 gigabyte. Oh yeah, of course. If you only have 250 gigabytes on your SSD, definitely don't save it for other stuff, like productive stuff. The thing is, if you can, when you get storage, you can get a decent 1 or 2 terabyte M.2 or even just an SSD nowadays. For pretty cheap if you ever upgrade. Then you don't have to worry about the disk dying. But you know, people always talk about hard drives dying, but my hard drive has been trucking since 2010 or 2011, whenever I got my PC. It's an old boy. It simply can't be played on HDD with all the quick loading. Yeah, that's true. It takes a really long time to load. Hey guys, thanks again for the help yesterday. Oh, and get a load of this. I had a dream about that old lady last night, and she was the one chasing me. Fair. I feel like I didn't sleep a wink. Smaller drivers from 2012. That is a trucker. It's trucking, Nuva. Hope it's not contagious. She's the last person I want to see in my sleep. It would be better to forget about her. I'll never see her again. Hopefully. I heard Raymond did a bang-up job yesterday. Raymond did a bang-up job yesterday, even if it was because he had your help. Still chasing that counterfeit dealer right into a group of straggling terrorists from the conference. It's almost too crazy to believe. The previous hard drive from your laptop. Oof. I've never, so far, so yet, I don't want to jinx it, but I've not had any drives fail on me. Sorry, chat. Sorry, there's something on the screen that just, it really made me gag. I don't know why. Whew, that hits the spot. What's Detective Emma got there? Some sort of energy drink?
I believe so. Perhaps she needs it to get through the day.
I know that label. That's Sporitin X. Wasn't expecting a fuddy-duddy like you to go for something with so much oomph to it.
Leslie, what were you saying?
I'm only drinking this because I pulled an all-nighter. And so what if I am anyway? Is it really so strange for me to utilize an effective source of bodily fuel? How old is this game? This game came out in 2011, I think. The first one, Sky, came out in 2004. And this one, which is the 5th game, came out in, I think, 2011. Sports X. Answer me, Lloyd Bennings. An SSD wouldn't be a bad idea. Uh-huh. This one is, it's from last year, no? The port onto Steam by Nice America was released last year in September, I think. But the game's initial release was like 2011. Me? I didn't say anything. That's what I thought. Regardless, what do you think you're doing loitering around here? Azure was this year, Azure was this September. Oh, okay. Shouldn't you be off taking care of support requests or whatever it is you do? Right. Someone got in trouble. Thanks to you, Wazzy. Yeah, thanks to you. Exactly, Lloyd. Shouldn't you all be doing support requests instead of loitering around here? Get to it. Favorite Trails game is the one where Anton is the main character. You're just traveling around with your boy Ricky. You're on your voyage, your quest for love. When is this spin-off game gonna happen? Thermograss is the gnosis ingredient mentioned in this occult's data, correct? What time is it? 3:45, which means I have to go potty, I have to walk my cat, and hopefully I have time to walk my cat before my friend shows up. It'll be a romance novel. I'd love to read that. It'd be a comedy romance novel because it'd be hilarious. What could possibly be causing it to suddenly start blooming all over Calfbell? Just wait. People are gonna start growing paloma grass out of their ears. Just like when my grandma said, when you eat watermelon seeds, you're gonna grow a watermelon in your tummy.
Those blue plants and the cryptids? Something about them gives me the creeps. We need to do whatever we can to get to the bottom of it all.
What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My parents and my grandmother would always tell me if we ever ate like an apple seed or some kind of seed that we would grow apple trees or watermelon plants out of our ears and noses. Very tempted to upgrade GPU. You did a stream last week attempting to stream with Viado open. It didn't go very well. I'm not sure if that's the GPU or a CPU problem though. What CPU do you have? Be careful out there, everyone. Don't worry, we will if you know what's your CPU. Why would you say that to a child? They are going to believe you? Yeah, I believed them. I did. I was terrified, man. Thanks for the support, friend. We'll be counting on you. It was also like a morbid curiosity thing. Like, if I were to grow an apple tree out of my ears, couldn't I just have infinite apples? There was like both a terrified aspect to it, and also like a morbid curiosity to it.
Things have been ever tense ever since America's independence. Now we have even more to deal with. It's giving me a bad feeling.
It was a decent AMD chip. You think it may be an equivalent to an i7, but not sure. I'd have to know your full setup to diagnose something like what would you call it? Being able to, you know, having multiple programs open while streaming. No worrying about it isn't going to do us any good, though. I have to stay focused on things I can control, like this big fellow work in front of me. Okay, Fran, we love you. Anyways, let's actually... I gotta start wrapping up stream. I am dying. Surprisingly, though, doing Fran's voice was pretty easy. Out of everyone's voice this stream, Fran's felt the easiest. I don't know why. If you remember right, you'll tell you when I get home. Yeah, if you can, like, give me a list of your stuff, and I can try to help you figure out what's a good upgrade if you wanna stream stuff like that. Oh yeah, your friend probably knows too. Your friend probably knows better than me, honestly. What about you? Really shouldn't ask me about anything because I'm an AMD nut, and my friends always make fun of me because I have AMD, an AMD setup. So I'm not trustworthy in the marketplace. You have 16 gigabytes of RAM, but you know that doesn't matter much. RAM is decently useful. Depending on, you know, the amount of, if you have multiple programs open, more RAM helps. Which 16 gigabytes should be alright. The spoiler on the art channel is about a character that appears in CS4. You wouldn't click it? Okay, I won't click on it. PC pre-build sponsor? I don't know. What if? If I were to ever take a sponsor, I would probably only take sponsors from things that I know are good products, right? Or that I use myself. Oh, that's a good Chloe! That's an amazing Chloe! Holy crap, the AI nailed Chloe. Rushed? What do you mean? That looks good. Custom Frost PC case. That'd be pretty cool. Or just get a glass panel for your case and print out some kind of Frost sticker. At home. Gonna drive home. Alright, drive safe, Jen. Those are AR generated? Yeah, those are AR generated. I think most of the stuff Popperboy posts is all AI. Can AI do decent 3D stuff instead of 2D? What do you mean by 3D? Like, make it look like a 3D game? Yeah, later, Jen. Sorry, I completely misspoke your entire sentence. 3D AI figure VR chat model. Oh, interesting. I don't know. Can look 3D? So I guess so, if you set it up right. Banana. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff open while I'm streaming with my setup. I got VC Face. I have the Swift, which is the program that I use to activate through channel points my blend shapes. I have Twitch integrated throwing system. I have two browser tabs open with two different players, with Twitch player and YouTube player. I got Discord, OBS, a lot of stuff open. How do you even make good art? I think you just have to know the kind of prompts that make that AI tick. I've never used it myself. I don't think I'll ever use AI art stuff. So Popperboy is probably the best one to ask that. I think it depends on the type and specificity of prompts that you give it. Well, Popperboy is not using those online tools, which give mixed results. Popperboy is running the AI locally. by also feeding it data. Like, Popperboy will take a picture of the character from Trails, insert it, feed it to the AI, and the AI will take it and then take the prompts and produce something out of the prompts. Anyways, this time on Trails, we thwarted a con man from stealing all of Amorica's art. Land. Now I'm gonna look for someone to raid. And then tomorrow should be more Trails. Hopefully I didn't hurt my voice too much by overstaying. Pray for me, chat. Pray for me. Also pray for me that I don't slurp up all those lead fumes when I'm soldering. The Frostique ones. Yeah, Popperboy put a lot of effort into the Frost ones. Yeah, AI is pretty interesting. Only 3 hours, 56 minutes. Is that how far we made it? Aw, man, we didn't make it to 4 hours. Short stream. Short stream. We couldn't make it all the way to 4 hours. Can't believe I have a short stream. How dare I? Who are we rating, chat? I had fun. I hope you all had fun too. Let's raid Narnia. The Frost ones are without a reference like the Trails ones. Interesting. And then Chimkin. Raid, and then put the picture of Oodles. Oh, good. You already got it, Popperboy. Thank you. Alright, chat. Tomorrow Trails. Wait. Is Narnia ending stream? Narnia is 7 hours into a stream. Oh, we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. We're heading over. See you all tomorrow, chat, if you choose to join for more Trails. Later. I think the YouTube stream is still going. I need to turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Where is the stream? OBS, let me end the stream, please. Bye.